Hey, I guess I'm on, right? Hey, everybody, welcome. We're going to be screening a movie tonight, an MST3K, and I've got the cast from MST Live I wanted to introduce you to. Let's see here. First off, we just announced she's going to be involved last week. It's Emily Marsh, who's the new host. Hey, Emily. Hello, Emily. Emily? Hello? Oh, there she is.
Oh, I've been dancing for like a minute, Joel. I was like, can you see it? Can you
No,
see
I
my
couldn't see you. Welcome. How you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing just dandy, Joel. This
Good.
is our new reality. This is more real to me than seeing people in the real world.
Yeah, it's I mean, I've grown used to it. Let's just call it that. Why don't we introduce everybody else? Also, we've got our new Tom Servo here, and what can you tell them about Conor McGiffin? You know, we spent a long time with Conor on the road. I
mean, the most beautiful man, I think, is the way to describe Conor, you know? And also just so elegant. The way he would eat a cheese ball, just delicately, he lifted it.
Or a Toblerone. Remember, he mowed into that Toblerone all the time. I used to. We called him Babe on the bus because once you spend time with him, you just go, yeah. There's no other name for him,
guys.
Pretty much.
Thank you.
So welcome, Conor. Do you have your Tom Servo there? Let's see him.
I do. Let me just go rummaging around for a bit here. Here we are. Here's our baby boy.
Lovely.
Wave to the good people, Tom.
Lovely.
Has he lost weight?
You know, he's joined Peloton.
Has he really?
Great.
He has. Wow. Just the arms and shoulders program, though. None of the bike stuff. He doesn't really believe in that.
Gotcha.
Excellent. And Conor's been doing Tom Servo for everybody so far for all our announcements on Kickstarter. So he's been doing it for both him. Yeah, go ahead.
I have been puppeteering Sir Servo, yes.
Yep.
As Baron has been doing some of the voices.
Yep. Awesome. And of course, we also wanted to introduce the woman who's playing GPC and Mega Cynthia from our live tour, Yvonne Freese.
Hi.
All right. And Yvonne's in Minneapolis now, right?
Yeah, I'm in Minneapolis.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
GPC.
Yeah.
Lovely. And hopefully later you get amped up and you'll do Mega Cynthia for us.
All right. Later tonight? It takes me like an hour to get ready.
We've got time. We're watching Hobgoblins. Come on.
I'm watching the movie.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to introduce the guy who's been doing Crow on the road with us. He's a really good puppeteer and hilarious. And his name is Nate Begle.
Do you guys still have ska playing in your headphones?
No, that stopped a long time ago, Crow.
Oh, it did? I'm on a delay.
Probably.
How's this?
Who's that guy behind you?
Oh, gosh. I don't know. You don't want to talk to that joker. You must talk to me. I am what lives inside him. Hi, guys. Hi.
Hi, Nate.
Hi.
Okay.
Yes, I've been puppeteering crows for the road and for the all the little Kickstarter vids.
Yeah, thanks, man. Very good. And I think we got some questions, and I also, at a certain point, we're going to bring in Matt McGinnis.
We better
to ask questions, and he's a writer-producer on the show. I think Ivan's keeping him backstage for now, so he's going to unleash him. But that guy's a trip, right? I mean, that guy's fun.
Oh, man, let's talk about Matt.
Together.
Let's talk. You like fun. You like being with others. You'll like Matt.
Right? That's on his business card, right?
Absolutely.
If you like fun, you'll like me.
I think I'm supposed to ask you guys some questions, right? Is that what's supposed to happen now?
Let's do it.
Come on, let's jump right in, baby.
Let's see here.
Let's share all of our filthy business.
Well, I had a question. I had seen turning it all on its head. would it be all right? Some people were asking on Twitter about how we all met each other.
Oh, great question. I'm happy to discuss it. And it was kind of weird for Mystery Science Theater because we auditioned you guys, and every other person up to that point was someone I had met and just thought, hey, they would be great in the show. And we decided to audition in New York, and it was an epiphany. I had never gone through that process. I mean, I've watched the movie Fame. I know how that works, but not the audition process and being in there. And that's where I met all you guys. And
you're like, this really is all wrong. This is all wrong. Really this is fun. Nothing like I saw in Fame.
I know, got this job because of my high kicks. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
I thought it was you being
my Coke bottle to.
Well, also too, like Emily, I think the thing that endeared me to Emily was her story about her mom.
Yeah, Emily, you should probably share what really bagged you the job. Is the last thing you said to Joel before leaving.
It made me remember you, and it made me go, yeah, she's kind of funny. Like, can you tell that story?
Oh no, well, I'm glad to have it like officially put it out in the universe that basically the only reason I got this job, not the only reason, but basically, you know, I don't know how many people watching this have actually done an audition before, but it's truly one of the most soul-sucking experiences you possibly can do. It's like dating somebody, but with 500 other people who are like, I can date them better. And you're like, okay, it's my 5 minutes to prove that I can date you the best.
That's a really great way to describe it.
Yep.
Oh, so at the end of my date with Joel was like, you know what? I bet a lot of these people have been talking about how much they love MST3K. And so I was like, well, I'll tell him the truth, which is that me and my dad definitely loved MST3K, but my mom did not. And the direct quote that had happened the week before was when I told her about the audition, she said, that show got a national tour. So I definitely shared it with Joel. I was like, you know what? You got to show him that, you know, you can be honest.
I mean, you edited what she said, though.
You did,
right?
I did. I only said
it missed a little beat. Yeah, you missed a little bit of the rhythm that got you the gig. But anyway, it made me really laugh that her mom couldn't believe that our show got a national tour. And we brought Emily back and she got the gig. So that's how that worked. But they all were amazing. And Yvonne was just like so good in the room and did so much with GPC. And I don't even know if I was thinking about the idea of Mega Cynthia when I met her, but then that emerged and she just basically created that character on the road. So how did you get to Mega Cynthia? Like how did that happen?
I'm always Mega Cynthia. No, just kidding. I don't know. I guess, so for those who don't know, I'm like 6'1". And actually when I auditioned, I was like, at a point in my career where I was like, I'm always wearing flats. Screw it, I'm gonna wear heels. So I wore heels into the audition because I was like, what are they gonna do?
Yvonne, let's talk about this. So how tall are you with heels on?
Like 6, depends on the heel, 6'4" to 6'5".
So straight up, us next to each other, it's a full 2 feet of difference if I'm wearing like if we had passed each other in the audition room.
That's not how math works. A foot.
It feels like 2 when you're that short.
That's why. Good thing I'm here.
Well, the way I describe the size difference, that if Yvonne and Emily were in an elevator and a volcano were to erupt and they were to get covered with lava and they'd find their skeletons, they would think Yvonne ate Emily. That's how I describe it.
Or they think.
All right, here's another.
This warrior woman is protecting her cub.
I mean, unless anybody else wants to talk about the audition process, because Conor came in and just did a great job, but he did things with Servo I've never seen before, and at the end of it, I realized he wasn't a puppeteer. That's kind of how it worked. Like he got
disgusting.
He got to a new level that I'd never seen, and then he revealed, like, I don't know how to do puppetry, and so it was like, well, that's amazing. But by the end of 99, doing 99 shows on the road, he's as good as you can get running a servo.
You're blooded now.
Yeah,
know, right?
I was terrified because I come from the world of musical theater, puppeteered a bit in college. And I was scrolling through Actors Access one day, and the show I had grown up watching with my parents popped up and said, they're looking for crow and servos at GPCs. And we're like, yes. I immediately submitted and then freaked out about not being able to puppet, having any idea. So called some puppeteer friends of mine, asked how I should prepare, what exercise I should do so I don't blow out my shoulder. And then when
you got there, you threw all that out.
Threw it all away. I threw it all away because I went to pure lizard brain STEM thinking.
Let me just explain. Let me explain one thing though about the way we had servo at that audition. Is it was the servo with the kind of springy arms, yet there were rods to the hands, and what Conor was doing by the time he was done doing his song is he had extended Servo's arm longer than I'd ever seen it go, and I'm like going, it's gonna snap. He's gonna break that puppet, and he didn't. But that's but it was memorable.
Had he broken the puppet, had he broken Tom in your presence,
he would have gotten the gig right there. I would have said, okay.
No deliberation.
I was the first person to use her. I broke her.
That's what I thought.
It's true. It's true.
That story.
And here you are.
I did. I broke her.
You did. You did. Truth be told, she was broken before that, and I just hastily taped her together. So it's true.
That's where it came from, like big girl smash.
It's true, though. It's true.
Well, let's talk about what you wanted to see for the audition. You wanted 32 bars of a song. You wanted a monologue, and you wanted a round of impressions, and that was our initial audition. And if we were to go beyond that, we would be invited to riff a movie or riff a section of the film, and then do an improv exercise together. Does everybody remember what song they did? True. I did "Foolish to Think" from A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder.
Well, actually, I kind of remember the song I did. That's less important, but I do remember when I was doing my impressions, memory in my head where I'm like, I think it's going okay, is when I did my Cyndi Lauper impression. And I just heard Joel go,
Hey, wait a sec. So you guys, I got to check with Ivan and see how close we are, because this lends itself to you guys riffing your first short, other than the riffing we did live for the live tour, which was what, a busy day in the supermarket? Wasn't that the name of it?
Yeah.
Quite a day in the supermarket. What was it called again?
Hell of a day.
Behind the scenes at the supermarket.
Behind the scenes of the supermarket, right. And I would like to know what that was like. I mean, I know you guys had a lot of experience doing the live show. Was it any different when we recorded that or did that? How did that feel recording it?
I don't think it was. Honestly, I felt like because we as a group, it was a very unique experience for a show for this crew. The four of us really kind of bonded really, really quickly, and just kind of falling into our own like rhythms with each other, of having done like 100 cities. So it was nice. It was just kind of like, even though we weren't live together on stage doing it, but doing it even live over the internet to record it, still with our timing back and forth, it kind of felt pretty natural. So that was my take.
Yeah, Lauren, our tour manager, and Jesus Mike would always talk about how special our tour was, and they'd go, "This is a unicorn tour. Let's not jinx it. This is a unicorn tour," and we really felt that way, especially because we got done the day before COVID was announced as a worldwide pandemic. So we'll be the first ones out and the first ones in when it's safe. Once it's safe.
Joel sent us all on the airplane with baggies of Clorox wipes.
He
Yeah,
did.
for sure.
He
I
did.
did that every day, though, even before. Before
You had your finger
COVID.
on the pulse, Joel. You had your finger on the pulse.
True. You were proven right by time.
Okay, listen. So we're gonna run this short, you guys. Ivan's all says it's ready to go, and also you must know Ivan Asquith. He's our brilliant Kickstarter guru who got us through our last Kickstarter, and is the mastermind. And we're so grateful to have him. So thank you, Ivan. Yeah, thank you, man. Where is he? All right, here we go.
Should we be quiet?
Yeah.
That was our fun little shooting that remotely, making it work.
Whoa, they got really fancy with the FA.
Behind the scenes at the supermarket, the story they didn't want us to tell. Filmed in cementoscope.
R.H. Bergert as the consultant, and W.B. Hortdorg did the catering.
Whoa, is that a supermarket or a mothership?
The architects clearly could not come to any agreements.
It's early in the morning before this large supermarket opens for customers.
Father, are we there yet? We've been walking for miles.
I'm the manager of the supermarket.
And also the town undertaker.
And this is my son, Johnny.
It's his birthday, and he gets to spend 2 hours in the candy aisle.
This morning, I'm going to show Johnny what goes on behind the scenes here before the day's business can begin.
I've kept most of this from him.
A supermarket is like many little markets or departments, all brought together into one big building. Each department sells a different kind of food,
Putting all the smaller, family-owned markets out of business, thus ensuring that capitalism continues its non-stop roll toward oblivion.
One of my jobs, I tell Johnny, is to see that the market has plenty of food to sell.
Yeah. When do I meet Tony the Tiger?
I must also see that all the people who work in the market know what to do, and that they do their jobs well.
Nothing gets by me. I'm loud and proud.
My first job in the morning is to open the door to the rear loading platform where deliveries to the market are made.
Now, all your vaccinations are up to date, right, son?
That's the sun, Johnny. It's our friend. It keeps the zombies at bay.
Yay!
Watch this truck backing in, Johnny. It's bringing some of the food the market will sell.
How can we be sure the truck got to the dock unless we see the entire process?
Again!
Here's a man unloading vegetables and fruit from a vegetable or produce truck.
All right, continuity issue. That's not the truck that just pulled in. Am I crazy or?
The vegetables and fruit are taken to a storage room in the back of the market. Here they are cleaned.
And drawn on with a magic marker.
It takes a great deal of work to prepare the vegetables so they will be clean enough to sell to customers.
And by a great deal of work, we mean a light misting of water.
From the inside of this truck, a roller track carries cartons of canned and paper goods into the market.
Dad, how is this going to help us find my sister?
Ooh, sad.
A moving belt inside the building carries the cartons to a second-floor storage room,
Where they are loaded onto another truck and the process begins anew.
Here, they are taken off the belt and stacked on storage shelves until needed.
I see beef stew, ravioli, star-kissed tuna, surplus DVDs of Jerry Maguire. They've got it all!
Whoa!
Johnny watches boxes of frozen food being unloaded from a refrigerated truck. One of my helpers explains that a refrigerated truck is like a large icebox on wheels.
So it's pretty much like a refrigerator.
This is the market's frozen food locker. Frozen food from the truck is put inside this locker room to be kept frozen until it is needed for customers.
There's always time for good-natured ribbing with the help staff. Thank goodness for fun.
This truck is refrigerated too. In it, big pieces of meat are brought to the market. The meat is hung on hooks from an overhead slide. so it can be easily moved.
This is the most demented ride at Not Scary Farm. Oh, no.
The meat is pushed into a refrigerated room to be kept cold and fresh until it is ready to be cut up for sale.
Dad, is this legal?
Come on in, Johnny. I'd like you to meet my good friend, David Lynch.
Mr. Dale, my meat department manager, shows us the meat he is going to cut today.
You're the meat department manager? Well, la-di-da.
So this was like one big squirrel, huh?
In the meat cutting room, the meat is cut to prepare it for sale.
Hey, mister, you got any meat juice for Johnny?
Oh, meat juice.
Oh.
This meat has been ground into hamburger.
Can't believe that made it.
Cut and ground
That made
meat
it in. That made the
travels
cut.
on rollers to the packaging.
Meat juice.
This is a fine batch of meat. The Baron Harkonnen will be pleased.
I love that line.
In this room, packages of meat are made ready for selling. Since food must be kept very clean, the packages are carefully wrapped and labeled. They are covered with cellophane and then sealed with a hot iron.
And a fresh slice of provolone.
You know, this is how Cold Stone Creamery got started. They just reversed the process.
Each package is weighed, and the weight and price are marked on the label.
Help! I'm being held captive in Mayfair Market.
You're reading
Finally,
that, it just
the
kills
wrapped
me every
meat
time.
is ready
Great
to go
read.
into a
Great
refrigerated
read.
display case in the front of the market. From it, customers may choose what they want. This case keeps the meat cold and fresh until it is ready to be taken home.
Putting a series of angled mirrors above it was my idea.
The vegetables are taken from their
Grown
storage room
up.
as they're
Very
needed
grown up,
and
Emily.
practically arranged in the display cases in front of the market.
That's why he wore a tie.
Many different kinds of vegetables, and fruit too, are displayed.
Be sure to get your share of yellow and brown fruits every day.
Really a shot.
Yeah, the wide
Very
shot really makes it look more appetizing. Thank you. Thank you.
This chute carries cartons of canned and paper goods from their upstairs storage room to the market's main floor.
Whee! Hey, don't forget to take me off. Oh, no, there's another box. Oh, God, I'm gonna need an MRI. Oh, no.
Cans of food are put on the shelves. The price is stamped on each can, so the customers and the cashiers at the checkout stands will know how much each costs.
That green giant corn is so big, you get one kernel per can.
The packages of frozen food are also placed in a refrigerated display case.
Stop touching me.
Many different kinds of frozen foods are offered for sale.
But none are purchased. No
Sounds
one
like
will
Connor
sell.
to
All
me
the lonely
on the
food.
road.
Where does it all come from?
Every day.
Eleanor Rigby, the Beatles. Thank you.
Meanwhile, I check on some signs needed for tomorrow's sale.
Have you seen my son?
I tell my sign maker what the sale price will be. The signs will be used in the windows of the market.
I linger a bit longer to take in the smell of benzene.
Back in my office, Johnny sees some of the other
Joel's a
work
sucker for a
necessary to
benzene
help
joke.
run the market.
Dad, this is great, but I'd like to return to school now.
This is my secretary.
Mom?
She's working on the sales record of yesterday's business. I must know how much food was sold the day before,
Terrified and upset.
so I can order more if it is needed.
It looks good, but just a note. General Foods has discontinued Tang.
This is my bookkeeper. She's adding up some bills for me to pay.
And I hate her for it.
Now, Johnny, how would you like to open the market? Just push this buzzer.
And the bees will be released.
I love that one too.
The doors are open. Here come the customers.
And lucky for us, they all want spinach.
One of the first customers to come in this morning is Johnny's mother. She's come to do her shopping
It's free for her.
and to pick up Johnny, while I go back to work.
Whew. At least I'm off the hook for any more parenting.
As they shop, Johnny tells his mother what he's learned about the supermarket.
So dark
I
in
touched
the
all the meat
shot.
with my bare hands.
How the big trucks come every day, bringing different kinds of food to the back loading platform.
It's like the French Connection.
How
the
the
only way you
cartons
can
of
say
food
that
are
movie.
unloaded from the trucks and moved to the storage rooms.
This work is all performed by silent robots.
Must be nice.
Hey.
Oh, sorry.
How the vegetables are
Again,
cleaned.
the tour,
How they whisper
real life,
to him.
coming to the
How the
screen.
meat is cut and wrapped to keep it clean.
Ugh, these people can work miracles with a curling iron.
How the clerks put the food in the display cases
Those are hot dogs.
and arrange it on the shelves. What the office workers do,
Like dress the same color as the ledger paper.
and some of the things
Like,
I must do before the
Literally the
customers
same
arrive.
thing.
Like
It's the
mowing
same exact
down an
thing.
Egg McMuffin in the shower.
Johnny and his mother have completed and
Mowing
paid for their
down.
shopping. Today, Johnny's learned that a great many things go on behind the scenes of a supermarket.
Oh, guys, I cannot wait for the next installment where they get bought out by a Trader Joe's.
Ooh,
Yeah.
pumpkin spiced.
Huh?
Oh,
Yay! Huh?
nice.
Oh man,
Lovely
It's
job.
so funny. It's so funny, you know, because we spend a lot of time on those, and we work, you know, for all the shows, and we by the time we get to, you know, do it, perform it, record it, we were pretty familiar with the jokes. But man, some of those are still just so like they just still get you. They still
Well,
they still tickle you.
Also, Yvonne wrote on that too, and you didn't get to riff on it. So next time, right?
Yeah, give me
Get
credit.
GBC in there. And you guys, I gotta apologize. I think I picked my nose during that. I was like sitting there. I forgot.
That's
and
we can see.
and it wasn't like one of the bad ones, but it was like that.
Oh,
I'm just
like
like going.
like a little rice seed.
We
Little bit of rice, stick of rice in there.
Yeah, it was
Listen,
a little
if it jumps up a
embarrassing.
couple grand, we know why.
Oh, I hope not.
Can that be one of the
Joel's Booger, brought to you by Meat Juice.
Hey, you guys, I wanted to say too. I got to use a joke that I think I thought of when I was about 8 years old, and it was the one with the Green Giant canned corn. And I remember looking at Green Giant canned corn when I was a kid, and I go, I bet it's just a single kernel of corn in there. So I was grateful for that. But without further ado, I got to introduce the great McGinty, Matt McGinnis, who's going to come out. He's a writer, producer on the show.
Hair.
He's a bonehead every now and then in the show.
He can grow a full beard in one day. True story.
Pretty great.
That's true.
It's pretty
I
great.
shaved before this, and it's already coming
Literally,
back in,
yeah,
as you can
shaved
clearly see.
So magnificent.
20 minutes
Yes.
ago.
Sometimes sometimes we just have him sit in a chair and we'll watch him grow beard.
Yeah. I'm like a chia
That's
pet in
actually
that
what
way.
this live stream is. Everybody watch Matt's beard.
That'll be a Kickstarter reward. Yeah, live stream of me growing my beard.
And Joel, watch Joel. It'll be a great duo.
That's how we beat Critical Role.
There we go. That's how we do it. Well, I'm glad you guys invited me on because I have some questions from fans of the show for all of you guys.
Sure.
Are you ready to answer some questions?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
Okay, Yvonne is not ready, so we're not going to ask Yvonne any questions. No, we can. So, the first question comes from R2B2 on Twitter.
See what he did there, or she. See what they did.
Their question
Good save.
is, how were you introduced to MST3K? Who wants to go first? Emily?
Okay, I got introduced to it because it was part of the tradition of when my mom would leave for weeks away when she had to travel for business, and we'd eat cheesy eggs because that's all my dad could make, and we would watch MST3K because she hated it.
That's great. That poor woman, man. It's not fair. Her
And
daughter's on the show.
and she's been subjected to so much more of it.
I've told this story so many times, and every time people meet her, they're like, "Do you like it now?" And she goes, "Yeah,
Yes.
I get it now." And I'm
That poor thing.
Welcome
It's not
to the
fair.
cult.
whatever.
It's not
We love her
fair.
anyway.
I was introduced to it as a literally a babe in my dad's arms as he was watching it during the early 90s. And then when I first started to form memories in the late 90s, I was reintroduced to it again. A very clear memory of watching Space Mutiny with my dad. And then later, like after it went off the air, I would go to the local Blockbuster to search for any episodes we could find. And because I live in Dover, Delaware, the only episodes that they had were Gunslinger and This Island Earth. So I would rent those every time I'd go there. And then my parents were like, should we find another thing to watch? No, these two. Gunslinger. I think I've watched Gunslinger more times than Roger Corman did. Yeah, that's how I was introduced.
Very nice.
Yeah, again, I have a similar one. I thought I had a real sweet, heartfelt version of my introduction to MST, and Joel said to me, he was like, "Oh yeah, it's because your dad had cable." Joel said, "It's because your dad is the one that had cable, right?" I was like, "Yeah, how did you know?" It was, yeah. So I'm a little bit older than my fellow cast members, so I remember watching it upon the first run, the first season of when it was on the Comedy Channel. Before it became Comedy Central. So that first season on the Comedy Channel, I remember watching religiously with my father because he had cable. And it was his all-time favorite show. And so I have this sentimental attachment to it of really, being younger, and a lot of the riffs and jokes are way over my head, but vividly remember my father just hilariously, hysterically, and tears of laughter at watching it, and so that's what brought me so much joy with it as well.
Come on, Yvonne, you're next. What's up? What happened?
I know. I'm letting everyone down as like a Minnesota native, but it actually was college in South Dakota. So
you watched it with your dad in college?
I did not watch it with my dad in college.
That would have been tough. That would have been tough.
Yeah, I stumbled across it like at a late night wormhole on Google, like I do when I can't sleep. I just like start Google and like click, click, click and read, and then I came across this. So yeah,
awesome.
And then I moved back to Minnesota, and yeah, that's all.
Joel, how were you first introduced to the show? I'm just kidding. Kidding.
That's a much longer story.
Yeah.
We have another question here from, it looks like Ben Malsky198 on Twitch. And Ben asks, what movies are you going to riff in the new season?
Oh, listen, we'll be sharing the first movies next week, y'all. So
spoilers.
Yeah, and I gotta tell you, Matt, I mean, we could hint at that one movie we found that it kind of wrecked our day.
It did.
When we watched it, and we deliberately said we'll never do that movie. And then the next day,
the next day,
I said, and we're gonna do that movie.
You had a dream about it.
I think it's
get it out of your head.
I think it's the new Manos. I'm going to say it.
Whoa, claim, sir.
I think I'm going to say it. I think we found a movie that will put you in a kind of similar position that Manos did, where it's just that kind of bewildering angst or something, I think.
Sign me up.
It did frustrate me a bit more than Manos, but I obviously did not write on Manos, so maybe I can't say. Let's move on to some other questions. Matt Hiltner on Twitter asks, what experiment or movie would the new members of the crew love to riff on if you could?
Oh, man.
Think about it.
Connor's always digging around for movies. Like he's the one who's
he does.
Movies.
He really has. He has like an encyclopedic knowledge of movies that no one else knows exist.
Why don't you pick? Why don't you just name a few of the movies that you've been pitching? Just yeah.
So are these films that you guys have already covered, or are these films that we would like to cover?
Yeah, that you want to cover. That you've been pitching. Which ones have you been pitching us?
Oh man.
Because we're all on a text thread, and Connor will randomly shoot us trailers and descriptions, synopsises.
There's this one that we can't do because it's too upsetting. But and it's upsetting because it stars David Hasselhoff as a guy who comes back to his hometown with his pet cougar and cleans up. And it stars Bo Hopkins and John Saxton as Bo Hopkins is the corrupt sheriff, and John Saxton is an albino drug and gun runner named Ghost, who, 15 years before, killed David Hasselhoff's whole family.
Oh.
As you do.
As you do, because you're a bad guy. What are you gonna do when you're a bad guy? And it's 80s, it's hardcore 80s cheese, and it's
80s to the max.
Yeah, but it's too upsetting because it's a movie like that with that premise shouldn't go there, if you know what I mean, and then it goes there, and you're like,
It goes there.
I was having fun, and now you've ruined it. Thank you, 1980.
But it would lend itself to us all wearing like white button downs and linen and like breeze blowing to reincarnate Hasselhoff. Like,
that's true. Get that mullet going.
Yeah.
This is the front part, and it's a full mullet too. Like full broccoli, and then like slide.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we have one last question, and again, this is for everybody. And I'd like to end this one with Emily, if we can. So anybody can take the first go at this. So let's see. Alex Xavier, or Javier, on Twitter asks, what is your favorite MST3K episode? And go.
Oh.
Can I say the one that we did on tour? No Retreat, No Surrender was just fantastic. I would say that just.
Yeah.
Partially
We're pretty proud of that. Yeah, pretty proud of that one. I like, for old school stuff, I like I Accuse My Parents. That's my favorite.
That's a good one.
That's mine, honestly.
And yeah. And also for Mike episodes, I love Werewolf. That's amazing. It's great.
Yeah, I have to. My favorite, my all-time favorite one as a kid, and that lingers to me, is probably Pod People. Pod People was my all-time favorite one as a kid for the longest time, and then for a Mike episode is probably The Final Sacrifice with Roused Hour.
It's amazing.
Roused Hour is pretty spectacular as well.
Oh my god, yeah. I'd say I gave two different answers last time we asked this question because they always change. But I'd say for Mike, it would be Zombie Nightmare. Because it's amazing. And then I revisited the Manos episode recently, and it is like what you were able to drag out of that movie. It was phenomenal.
Oh boy!
And just you standing up in the theater and shouting "Do something!" like
that's pretty spectacular.
Hey, what was the Gamera one we watched on the bus? I thought that one was funny.
Gamera versus Zegra.
Yeah, that was
one.
pretty strong. Yeah, I thought that was funny too.
That was a truly like a winning tour moment for all of us. I think to be able to. It kind of just happened organically. We were just talking about it, and Joel's like, throw it on, man. Let's throw it on. And we put it on as we were in the bus late at night, and we all watched it with running Joel commentary with us. It was top one of the top 5 tour moments.
Best DVD feature you could ever ask for live in person.
All right. Well, speaking of DVD features, Emily's going to tell us what her favorite is.
What my favorite episode is, because reveal for mine, my favorite Joel episode would have to be Killer Shrews, which I literally have the box DVD of that one downstairs. I was like, why did we watch this one all the time? Oh, it's the one that we owned on DVD. That explains it. But then a close second would be my favorite Mike, which is Hobgoblins, which we're going to.
Yes.
Because here we go. Yeah, we're going to watch Hobgoblins tonight, you guys.
Stretch it out. Puppets and all.
Puppets, guys. We love puppets.
Who doesn't love puppets?
And fun. We love puppets and fun.
And clubs. Weird clubs.
Oh, goodness.
And here we go.
Enter a world of pure imagination.
As I'm imagining I'm back on the bus. Imagination. I'm holding.
I'm not hearing the audio. You guys hear it?
Can't hear. I cannot. Ivan, fix it.
Oops, we're going back at it.
That's okay. Well, let's talk about.
Let's childhood nightmare you guys remember.
Let's disseminate this.
Why don't we sing? Why don't we try to just do add the dialogue to the entire episode?
let's do a
all we
full
gotta
dub.
do is sing the theme song, and I'm sure he'll figure it out by the time we get it done.
Take it, Rachel.
In the not too distant
There we
future.
go.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, Mary Jo. Those guys look familiar. I'm actually really excited to watch this, you guys. I have not seen this episode in a long time.
Yeah. I've never seen this one.
Have you haven't watched it?
Joel,
No.
this is a first. This is an exclusive
When would I?
episode.
When in my day would I stop to watch it? Like
Joel,
after
I'm
lunch?
so thrilled.
Yeah,
I'm
after
so
lunch.
thrilled.
Most important
Yeah.
meal of the day. But this is amazing. Kicks. Everybody's
Joel,
watching
I
the
would-
stream. Exclusive.
I would love for you to tell the story of how that moon got made, too, by the way.
Oh, sure. I'll tell you later. Yep.
Well, I'm sorry, Mike.
Well, there, you just
His
did it
arms
again.
crossed. I love it.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Satellite of Love. Servo and I here. We're just talking.
Look, I didn't mean to turn you on, and I'm really sorry.
Well, you know, ever since Robert Palmer introduced the concept of accidental turn-ons in his song, I didn't mean to turn you on, well, there's been a lot of involuntary on-turning around here.
Hey there, guys. What's up?
The crow.
Oh,
Sounds a lot like
no. Did I just turn
us
you
on the tour
again?
bus, you
Yes,
guys.
you know you did.
Yeah.
Involuntary
I'm sorry.
turn.
A lot of
I tried to turn you on,
accidental
but I
turn.
guess I unintentionally did.
You know, let's all try to be a little more
Every time
careful
Nate
about
knocks
turning
that
each other
cap.
on, okay?
Sure, Mike. That's
Right, Mike.
And you folks at home,
Ooh,
be a
don't do
little more careful. Don't involuntarily turn anyone on, okay? We'll be right back.
Mike.
Did I turn you on? I
Oh, you
didn't
make
mean
a
to.
big
Look at
speech
me.
and
How
you
did
go
I
ahead
turn
and
you
do it
on? I'm
again.
just standing here. How did I turn you on? Why are you...
Connor, that's not Connor. Can't help it. He turns us all on.
Now there, you did so mean to turn me on that time.
Okay, I admit it. I turned you on purpose, okay? Because I was upset, so I turned you on. So big deal.
Well, now you just turned me on. Can't you do anything without turning people on? It
Oh,
just,
that's
I
nice.
can't believe it.
You have
When you
to
turned me
so
on with
I
my
much
did
4D,
not.
yes,
That's your
you did.
imagination.
You
Well, now you're
turned
turning
around
me on.
and turned
Crying
me
out loud.
on.
You couldn't turn me on if you had a dozen naked Gerardos and Fabio in tight leather pants.
You tell him, Mom.
Oh, wait for it.
Wow.
Oh, wow. There
She's
it is.
fantastic.
She's the best.
Where was I? Oh, right.
Who's
I'm
Gerardo?
remodeling the Great Hall. I'm putting in a conversation pit. And the couch I had picked out for it came in early. So I need you guys to store it for me. Brain guy?
Yes, madam.
And no jumping on the couch.
Thanks, Grandma Pearl. Watch, you guys. I'm gonna do something cool. You can see my legs. You can see my legs.
Yes, crow's legs.
Grandma Pearl does not want you jumping on that couch. Get off right now.
That was kind of
Don't
magical.
squeeze those juice boxes
They
on
just
that couch.
they were in pajamas.
Squirting all over
They're children. They turned into little kids.
Grandma Pearl.
We can't
You know, that's
have
who they
nice
are at
things.
art, right?
That's it.
We
That
all are.
is it. I am going to give you such a movie.
We don't care.
Bubba, Brain Guy, get the movie.
No!
We have ways of dealing with ne'er-do-wells who insist on jumping on our rent-to-own couches. Your movie is called HOBGOBLINS.
May cause blindness and death.
Pearl, please, whatever you're thinking, please don't.
We didn't
Mike's
mean it.
fault. He made us
Sorry.
do it. I'm sorry, Mike.
I always love the little cockroach running.
Yeah.
All of the different tunnel scenes are just so great.
I'm scared.
Hey, presents. Good.
Oh,
Oh,
that should be.
no.
They're grown-ups now. They're back to normal.
Back to adults.
Are they?
Badly lit warehouse. I feel better already.
Yeah, this movie has like very like Return of the Living Dead vibes. You guys ever seen that? Even like the beginning of it. It's very Return of the Living
The
Dead.
true story of Neil Peart.
Huh.
Dennis. Dennis.
I want to play tennis.
Hey, what gives?
You're being paid to work around here.
Oh.
Not to sit around and blast your eardrums.
Hey, take it easy. I can do both.
Is this Coach's brother here?
Hello?
Oh wow.
Hello?
That's a cut.
That's great.
Didn't you hear the phone ringing?
No, I didn't.
They've already hung up.
Well, then it couldn't have been too important, huh?
Don't you have any sense of responsibility? That could have been a very important call.
At this hour?
In the future, would you just answer the phone no matter what hour it is and not make your own decisions about what's important and what isn't?
Yeah, right.
It's time for our rounds.
Oh, they're doctors. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it, why aren't you old?
He's the abusive grandpa I never had.
That's what Joel says to us on the road.
I just can't get up the energy to get over there.
And here's my secret stash of Cheetos, Dr. Pepper, and back issues of Cosmo.
It's a great night.
Jimmy Stewart and Rex Smith in Breaking In.
Really
Wow,
no
it does
mentor.
look like
Taught me how to
Rex
truly
Smith.
love a woman from across the street through a telescope.
Yes.
Yep, I used to be Robert Frost, you know.
So, it's a security guard training film.
You know, I think we actually are fully qualified security guards now.
I'd love to get out of the rat race and guard a used store it for a while.
Oh,
That'd be great.
So I feel like after we watched Circus of
Just
Horrors,
want to
guys,
measure
we
and
were
see if you'll fit
official.
the incinerator.
Could run a circus.
Yeah, or murder people.
Yeah, it's weird to think we were once
That's
married.
awesome.
Did I ever tell you what the studio was like when I first started here?
Yeah, more than once.
Oh, it used to be one of the busiest lots in town.
It's a real thriving metropolis now.
Oh man, his pants are coming at me.
Oh, it's...
That stuff, like, and especially Joel, you were doing that earlier in your seasons. That like physically reacting to where your shadow might be to characters was always. So
We had to do it live too. Like we didn't like really choreograph that. You just kind of had to run with it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Colicky, get in here. And remember what I said?
Hey, whatever you say.
Okay, then I say dress in hot pants from now on.
Whoa, what is that stain?
Throwing a box of frozen peas under his arm?
Wow.
Okay, so what? Now he becomes a Jedi Knight? Why am I sitting here?
I always love when Tom would get really fed up.
Man, that stain was unbelievable.
Wow.
He's playing the organ with his head.
Huh?
That bank door killed a man.
So it's in jail. That's funny.
You wily old fox.
What?
What they keep in here?
It's a secret blow-comb storehouse.
Yoo-hoo! Mr. McCready!
I need another yoo-hoo!
Yeah, so you-hoo?
Yoo-hoo.
Joel, did anybody ever
if he
shout
knows his
yoo-hoo
face looks like
to
that.
get attention?
Only Fred Wynn.
Should tell him.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, Burgess Meredith's in there reading.
Please no.
And so it began.
They're like, don't do the rest of the episode doing Ed Wynn, please.
God. Gonna talk about my favorite episode.
Maybe
Sorry.
the great Karnak
Cool.
answers are stored in there.
Yes. Okay, yeah. Go all the way in there, slam the door firmly behind you, and die. Good.
Am I crazy? This is literally like how the
These
Return of the
honor
Living Dead
system
starts.
banks are just never gonna make it.
This poor guy was edged out of every decent role by Grant Goodeve.
That's a cut.
What's he gonna get mauled by $100 bills? Do something!
So bad.
Huh?
Oh. Oh, wait for the exquisite puppetry, you guys.
Somebody there?
This is a puppet.
I mean, besides
masterpiece.
you, Cerebus.
That's pretty hip.
Wow, David Crosby's eating in there.
Somebody there?
My favorite Tom freak out is
Does he have his pants on backwards?
is during Mitchell when he goes, "Tonight on Crossfire."
Leave
and then
Garrett
kid
in
and
the
go back and
rose.
forth, and then he just screams.
Ladies and gentlemen, flat butt.
You know, he's already got Loverboy beat as a live act.
Ooh. Yep, now his big rock anthem about minimum wage.
Oh, you know, this is a real cheap biopic of Jim Morrison.
We're on the road to nowhere.
I'll say.
Come on inside.
Oh, the show's starting. Yeah.
Mike, if I run out of vomit, can I have some of yours?
Oh, just sing the St. Elmo's Fire theme song and get it over with.
Oh, he tried to crowd surf, but no one wanted to touch him.
Hey, it's Carl Lewis. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's why we never crowd surfed on the road, guys.
The crowd threw beef gravy on him.
Poor kid, and he had so little promise.
Member FDI murder.
Death guaranteed for up to 50,000. Die.
That riff is burned into my brain. Member FDI murder.
Oh, what do I put on my timesheet for this?
Hey, the end credits. Well, it was a terrible movie. At least it was short.
Oh, these are the beginning credits.
Oh, well, then kill me, please.
The king of the Wisconsin Dells finally gets a movie.
Paige Sullivan.
That was for you, Yvonne.
Yvonne got that Wisconsin joke.
Steven
I got
bogs this whole movie down.
We do say anytime we reference have talked about
Wow,
this
they
movie,
cheap
we always say it like the
Billy
Hot Pockets
Jack.
name. Hobgoblins.
Is she related to Wacky Tea-Backy? And I'm leaving.
No,
I just...
bro, come on, no, come back. No, just don't try so hard. Come on.
Here you go.
Carrie French. I bet she loves that dressing. Sorry, I hate myself. Goodbye.
No, bro, get back here.
James Mayberry, RFD.
That's
Oh,
why
I hate myself too.
Come on, get
Oh my
back
God,
in
so
here.
stupid.
Come on.
The
Take
fontanelles?
Yeah.
Isn't that the soft part on a baby's head? A fontanelle?
Sit. Oh,
That's
Crow.
how you know they're hardcore.
No, I can't take it.
Oh, I know Ken Hall. He's a friend of mine, the guy who did the effect.
No, get back here.
Really?
Yeah.
No, don't. Come back here.
He was going to build our mech suits.
No, we're going to sit down. We're going to calm down. We're going to watch this movie.
No.
That's funny. I love how already upset they are before it even starts.
So, Kevin, is this the first time that you've worked as a security guard?
Yes, sir. But I'm a very fast learner, and I promise to try extra hard. And I really need the job.
And I have a PhD in security.
You sound very mature for your age.
Oh, shucks.
You don't own one of those portable radios with headphones, do you?
Or one of those horseless carriages.
That's good. I think we'll get along just fine.
Oh, shucks.
Now, are you ready for your first tour of the lot?
Oh yes, sir. Even prepared to take notes.
It's not that complicated.
JFK Jr. could do it.
Wolf.
These are the stairs. Stairs are your hip's worst enemies.
You've never been on a studio lot like this before.
They really took advantage of shooting in this hallway.
It's not that difficult to keep track of. There isn't much goes on here anymore.
Pants again.
How long have you been working here?
Oh, quite a while.
Pants in the face.
About 30 years, actually. And I've never missed a day and had to have someone fill in for me.
Pathetic.
30 years. It's amazing.
Well, not really. You know, time becomes sort of a blur when you reach a certain age.
Uh-huh.
Sometime I'll tell you what this place was like when it was still a functioning studio.
I'd like to hear about that.
I'll also tell you about my problematic urethra if you'll follow me.
Yes, we paid for this wing with the profits from DC Cab.
There's a certain magic to a film that's shot on location, you know?
Now, there is a part of this lot that I want you to stay away from. I don't want to have to explain all the details to you. I just want you to promise to stay clear from it.
I understand.
And I don't really care anyway.
Now, this is the part I was telling you about.
This is where we keep Clint Howard and Michael J. Pollard.
What's down there?
Oh, it's just a lot of dangerous machinery. Now, don't go in there and take a chance of injuring yourself. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Good. Now, I don't want to have to remind you a second time. Just stay clear of this area.
In fact, just sit at your desk and don't do anything.
Sometimes Katharine Hepburn shows up. We have to chase her out of here.
Is there anything else I need to be made aware of?
There is one other thing.
You should know you'll have to apply a series of ointments to me regularly.
He's got his outdoor eyebrows on now.
This is what
His outdoor eyebrows.
Used it to kill Archduke Ferdinand.
Oh, but don't worry. I had to use it.
Really?
That's right. Not in all the years I've been here.
Had to wing Gloria Swanson once.
I would like to show you how to use it sometime, though. You never know when you might need it.
You never know when a relay race will show up at the front gate.
Smells like Jack Ruby.
Oh.
I resign. The best words I ever said.
Paint my muscle car prune-colored, please.
Yeah! Love that, Red.
Ah, the Dangerous Loner model home.
That looks like the house from like Plan 9 from Outer Space, like the Lugosi.
Oh yeah,
Doesn't it?
Hi.
Not now. Your friends are here.
Yes.
How do you read a record?
Hey, how's it going?
I'll come over there so you can maybe answer me. How do you read
Would you bring some new music? No, I just rented a videotape that Amy and I were gonna watch.
Well, that was very nice. Let me see what you got. What? Don't you ever get any tapes from the adult section? My boyfriend would never bring me a tape that didn't have at least a single X rating.
Oh.
Well, Kevin is
Oh.
he would never want me to see
A single X.
Mm-hmm.
Would you?
Must watch Midnight Cowboy a lot.
Scram, it's the owner of the house. We have to shoot the movie somewhere else.
Any of the Russ Myers movies were single X too, I think.
Rush of fish.
All right, man. I'd recognize that horn anywhere. That's my Nick.
Yes.
That's from 2 months of army training, and you know what a man wants when he's been away for 2 months. So, what does he want?
Snow cones.
Oh, belly dancing lessons?
That's cool.
Yep.
Oh, dear. Oh.
2 months!
Oh.
So, that was sex?
Wow, a lot of purple vehicles in this movie.
Have sex tonight.
Everybody throw up tonight.
Did you say something?
No.
Ironically, no one in the band Wang Chung had sex that night.
Did Mark Roscoe do this room?
Oh yeah, and then we spent all afternoon studying hand-to-hand combat.
I know about the techniques you have with your hands. Tell us about something else.
Yeah, could we change the subject
She
already?
is insatiable.
Why don't you pay attention and maybe you'll learn something?
Is her hair purple?
Nick is protecting our
It's like
country and
ponytail
just
that
guarding
she's
some rundown, deserted dumps.
It's like rope.
What did you say?
Why don't you be nice to Nick and maybe he'll teach you something?
Yeah, I can teach you all about hand-to-hand combat. No problem.
Yeah. Oh, go on, I know.
Your shirt's reflecting onto your
I
hair.
wasn't interested,
Oh.
okay?
The purple's
Coming
going
from Skull Woman anyway.
That's amazing.
Yeah, beautiful. Bright shirt.
You know, this place has real garbage house potential.
Choose your garden weasel.
No, hold like
Oh,
this.
God.
Full contact mulching, I guess.
Now block every move that I make. I'm gonna take it really slow on you.
Let's
Watch out.
this.
Go, kick it.
fight.
Yeah, give him a big rusty gash in his head. Come on.
Can we have a law that in the future films have to be made by filmmakers?
Was that a condom?
Yvonne and I would do this during sound check.
So we sent our armies to the Gulf War with garden shovels and grass rollers?
Their garden tools make little Casio sounds.
Yeah, really, really kill him, please.
Oh.
You know, I'd switch to the weed whacker at this point.
Throw some Miracle Grow in his eyes.
Gonna compost you, man.
Bless you. Will they water their lawn? Wow.
Ever. I'll bet Nick can also field strip his rake blindfolded.
This movie's making me nostalgic for the film Jim Cotta.
Oh, that would be such a fun one to do.
Oh,
The stick fight in Robin Hood Men in
acting.
Tights is much more thrilling than this.
Did you know that
stick
Nick
fight.
went on to play
Well, it's not completely
Pong in his
scored by
underwear while drinking beer?
Hey, hooray, you ruptured his spleen, yay!
Now I'm gonna remove your thatch.
Your thatch.
Don't let them hurt
What
my
does
red
that
shorts,
mean?
please.
Oh,
wow.
I could
Red
watch
for
this
someone.
forever. I have a feeling I probably will be.
Yeah. So does Hardware Hank have a major defense contract, or?
Nick's also a
Joel
black
can't
belt
stand
in
violence. That's why
whack-a-mole.
he left.
Yeah.
Too scary.
He has a
That's
threshold.
neat. Welcome home, Nick.
Now Nick's gonna declare martial law, loot his museums, and call in an airstrike.
My hero!
Wow. Ooh, you know, there hasn't been such a glorious battle since the Arnold Stang-Wally Cox fight of 1958.
You really humiliated me.
What? I didn't even want to do
Oh, look.
I love it. I love it when we could just add our natural feelings to things, to riffs. Oh, natural sounds and.
Really pathetic.
Okay, grab a rake. Let's go.
What do you want to
I want you to make me proud.
Pee Wee Herman casual wear.
We love the Chevy fan, and that's not all right with me.
Or me.
That was quick.
Listen, he was away for 2 months.
And he exerted a lot of energy in that rake fight.
Brutal.
Hey, Mike.
What do
Given the
people do?
incredibly depraved attitude
Connor, you
regarding
have that
women in
book.
today's movie,
I do.
I knew you'd want me to make a short film for boys and young men, teaching them how to treat the fair sex with a proper and healthy respect. Mike.
Yeah, sure.
So, good, because I went ahead and did it anyway, and hopefully it'll help just a little. Let's watch.
Oh boy.
Women.
Oh boy.
Women. For you young fellows, fresh on the cusp of a blooming manhood, the questions abound. What are women like? What do women want? How should I treat a woman? Perhaps the thorniest problem facing any young man is finding a woman in the first place. It turns out to be nearly impossible. This reporter spent countless hours searching for a woman, like these pictured here, to no avail.
That is a very
The nearest we
popular
came during a
GIF and
tense
GIF now,
stakeout
isn't it?
was
Her
this
little
fellow,
dance.
who experts believe is not a woman.
GIF, GIF.
We begin to wonder, where are all the women? The overheated references in poetry, the images that dominate our media. Is it all an elaborate fraud? This grainy photograph is the only direct evidence we have of a woman in her natural environment. The longer hair, the gentle and nurturing demeanor are typical of how witnesses describe their supposed encounters with women. This footprint, while possibly the work of jokesters, is another piece of the puzzle. And it is hard to discount
on a
this
record
man's
player. On a record
terrifying
player, yeah.
story.
Brilliant.
And then, this woman, well, I think it was a woman, she, married me.
Did you have any children, sir?
I don't remember.
Someday, perhaps. And
Hey, it's up in the silhouette!
And they will no longer exist.
Whoa! That kind of is your silhouette.
What does that mean?
Oh, yeah, so...
It's like when the
anyway,
Simpsons predict the future.
In the off chance that you do run
Whoa.
into a woman...
Is this why? Is that why you picked this one?
Respect and stuff.
You sneak.
No women, though. What about Pearl?
You scamp.
Okay, so one woman exists. That means all women exist?
We'll be right back.
Name me one other woman. Go ahead.
Oh, goodness.
And we're back.
What's the matter, Kevin?
I got a 3 on the GED.
It's really a long story.
I've got all the time in the world.
Oh, okay, then. Call me Ishmael.
What do you do about someone
Moby
you
Dick.
can never make happy?
Joel's back with a frosty beverage. Cracked a cold one.
Hamster happy. What do you think?
Oh, look at that. Skills.
Can I loosen her up for you?
You just broke Connor.
Omar
You broke him, Joel.
My girlfriend's upset because I couldn't do all the things that he can.
Like join racist groups.
I see.
No.
Did I ever tell you what I did when I was in the army?
I was Tokyo Road.
No.
It's also a long story.
That'll be Kevorkian.
That's great, man.
Ah, and some guy sneaking around like a silent film villain.
It's like Dana Gould.
Oh my goodness, it does.
Hey, Dana Gould coined the term riffing.
But Miss McCready...
Really?
Yeah.
Turn on your baby minder.
That's awesome.
Yeah. He wrote on a couple of shows with us,
He's a
you
Kirk
know. He wrote a
Cameron
couple
show.
MSTs.
It was the same speed on the Ventura Freeway.
In which season, do you remember?
I don't remember. You'd have to look it up on the World Wide Web, man.
Now for seniors.
The internet knows everything.
It's right inside your computer.
I'll get that guy, but first I'll just stop at the Bishop's Buffet here.
Take on me.
Oh, man. It's great.
So good.
Oh, I forgot what I was doing.
I don't like the old guy getting killed channel.
Oh. If found, please return to Hunter Thompson.
I don't like the way you greeted me at Walmart.
Get away.
You Menendez brother wannabe.
Is this your grandson?
No, he's my partner.
I said...
Life partner.
Darn, what was it again? I said...
Get away from him.
Yeah.
Who are you kidding? You don't know how to use that.
All right, so I didn't plug it in. You got me. Marks?
Great, you just took out Air Force One, you dope.
You dope.
Are you okay? You want me to call an ambulance?
No, I'm fine.
How did you shoot me?
What's the matter?
I just wish Amy could have been here to see what I just did.
I shot a starter pistol and whined out another line.
What do we do now?
I'm going to call the police. Try to locate where he is, but keep a distance from him. Don't try to be a hero.
I always love the wormy guy sounds.
I'd better call Grandma. Tell her I'm okay.
This is Captain Kangaroo. Come in, Mr. Moose.
So did the ad for the job read, wanted, whiny half-wit coward?
I just want to be brave for my horrible, frigid, non-supportive girlfriend.
When I find him, I'm going to make him sign in so bad.
Serpico, Dirty Harry, Jake Gittes,
Kevin.
This place is packed with garden tools.
Mr. McCready?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello? I think he went down there. I'm going in for a closer look.
Hello, who's this?
Sit, stay.
Carl Sandburg, P.I.
The vault.
I've got to lobby against Medicare cuts immediately.
Kevin, stop whatever you're doing. Don't go near the vault. No matter what you do, don't go near the vault.
This is Old Guy Radio, WOLD.
WOLD. We'll all turn 21 in prison doing life without parole. Sister Kevin Prejean.
I'm gonna break into Jack Benny's piggy bank.
Well, tell me again why they have an elaborate security system, but they don't lock anything.
He's found Ben Stein's money.
This is where the years of mall walking pays off.
I mean, they don't even have a twist tie on the door. Gee. The script to Billy Madison 2 is kept hidden in here.
Ow, what am I doing? Ow, ow, oh, cross myself. I'm cross. I'm dead.
I'm dead. Where did I leave my egg salad sandwich?
Locked? Nah.
Buddy Ebsen, triathlete. Papillon? Hi, the door was open.
Oh, Taz got out.
Oh, we're too late. Kevin, why did you come in there? Why didn't you listen to me?
Because you're really old. I mean, would you listen to you? Enough with the Count Chocula music. Jesus.
Take it easy, take it easy. Come on, follow me to the band room.
Love that
It's
run.
like it was too expensive to show, right? They couldn't show whatever that thing was.
It's too good.
Oh, build up, Joel.
What's going on?
Yeah, there they are.
Wow, neat.
Oh, bless
They're
them.
done with Casey Martin.
Yes.
Wow.
The road.
Wow.
Oh, Joe, you ain't seen nothing yet.
This is amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god, I had no idea.
Okay.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet, brother.
Here, try some pole dancing.
They're like
Got
kind
the tape player.
like Gizmo, right? But a hybrid between a gremlin and a gizmo kind of.
Yeah, exactly.
Dan, what just happened?
The vault. I tried to warn you. Those creatures. The vault. I tried.
Sentence fragments, just phrases.
Wow.
Trying to
That's
prevent
great.
this from happening.
To prevent what from happening?
Those creatures. Why do you think I spent the last 30 years of my life here?
Low SATs?
I was keeping them from escaping. You know, I was young when I began to work here. And the studio was busy and prosperous.
Now I sound like Joseph Campbell.
I'll always remember the night that it happened.
Oh,
Golf carts were
flashback.
bigger
It was
then.
late. There was hardly anyone around.
William Holden had just passed out.
Are you gonna play some 50s music soon?
I hope so. God, he was old even back then. That poor guy was born old.
To see what it was. There was no one else
Like
there
Hume
except
Cronin,
me.
Joel.
I had the popular Jerry Orbach hairstyle back then.
It was right in the middle of the lot.
Wow.
And in daytime, it probably would have been crushed through the traffic. I just stared at it for a long time. I didn't know what to make of it.
That's how I became
And
old.
then suddenly it moved. And out from the
Oh, look at him.
Wow.
So good. Oh man, I keep trying to take a picture.
And then it stared right at me.
At this point, I hadn't yet reacted.
I didn't move away. Just kept watching it.
Yeah, that's true. That's what happened.
But that's Monday morning security guarding.
But I still don't understand.
I let the creatures live on the lot. It was my secret. And then I learned of the power they had. I still don't know if they figured they were doing good for people or not.
So I married one to check it out.
They slowly began to destroy everyone on the lot. They would find a person, tap into his brain, and then create his wildest fantasy.
Yeah.
It seemed harmless at first. I mean, watching everyone around me becoming rich or famous. But for most people,
It gets me every
what
time.
they really
the
want
wormy
in
guy
life
sound.
can be very dangerous. In fact, the creatures wound up destroying everyone they came in contact with.
Luckily, all I wanted was a good thermos.
They're loose in the city.
That's all you need, Joel, right? That's all
Oh,
you need.
Mike. Such a great Mike
30
line.
years ago, I went straight to the head of the studio and tried to explain it to him. He didn't believe me. No one did. I just watched helplessly as people around me were destroyed.
But
It's so funny.
They still have a chance. There aren't very many of them, but they move quickly. Just remember, they're attracted to bright lights. That's how you can fight
Oh,
them.
where'd they get that from, you guys?
And RC controls.
Snickers bars and
dry ice.
When this happens, the creature is never
Visine.
Find it and kill it before it's too late. Because when the creature dies, the fantasy ends and the victim is safe.
Well,
now remember,
Okay.
they're only
All right,
attracted to
pretty
bright
comprehensive.
light. That's how you
Good.
find them. But you must destroy them.
And
all.
don't get 'em wet.
Once it's daylight, it's too late.
Right.
You'll never be able to stop them.
Don't get them wet.
That's the gremlins.
Yeah, don't beat them after midnight.
Huh. He never asked me about my grandchildren.
hey, don't scratch the quarter flash.
Why the Ross Perot doll?
Wow,
It's
he's-
the 80s. Do a lot of coke and vote for Ronald Reagan.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
frozen.
that's a
Larry
swinging
Wilcox was gonna
party.
make a cameo, wasn't he?
Wow. They really reflect our youth.
Hey, is that Haircut 100 they're playing?
Invest in arbitrage and read J. McInerney.
Come on,
Getting down with the kids.
I think we stumbled onto Mel's rock pile.
We got the beat.
Meet the Hobgoblins. Frankie, Sniffles, Bounce Bounce, and the Claw.
1, 2, and
Frankie
break.
Sniffles a bounce bounce.
Yeah, they're having an all-girls night.
Cardboard. I recognize it anywhere.
Ooh.
Oh.
Make that 3 hard-boiled eggs.
Hey, Mark Brothers.
Yes.
You guys later.
Okay, olive oil.
Much later.
You know how hard it is to make a puppet that's that bad? I mean,
You
it's
actually
really
have to
hard.
go. Yeah, you got to
I mean,
go out of your way
You
to make that
instead
bad.
of it being a latex face, they just used like cork or something, or carved it out of wood.
Right, it is no. You can't do anything.
Well, maybe you should wait inside until you see him. He's just looking for a place to park. So go back in the house.
He's just in there bouncing by himself.
Maybe it wasn't
Great.
this one. Look, I'm
Oh
positive.
man.
Maybe
Living
the
his
police
life.
just pulled him over for all his warrants or something. Or, no, just go back in the house.
Oh,
and
that's
get the nuts.
great.
Just take this stupid jacket with you.
You and your stupid thoughtfulness can go to hell.
Damn it, Nick, where the hell are you?
Praying mantis in a party dress. Oh, no, it's her. Sorry.
Anybody out here will do, really. I mean,
Don King.
Hey, would you just go back in the house and leave me alone?
I see your point. Yes, I agree.
Would you stop breathing all over me?
Little eight
can't you see what I'm trying to tell you? I love you.
Yes! Ah, that's 2 Marx Brother references.
Sounds like Nick finally got here.
Oh
no, we're simply depending on the integrity of the fabric at this point.
Look, I'm trying to get off you. My claws are stuck. Could you help out?
It's like when in the
Please make the
oh my goodness, Ed Wood movies where the guys had to, the octopus had to attack him, but he had to move the octopus.
Work him into the soil. That's right. Yep.
When threatened, she gains the strength of 1,000 trollops.
Never use the word trollop too much.
Tell him
anymore.
Lorraine Newman's in town.
After my date with Prince, I went right home.
Oh man.
Honestly, couldn't Nick wait?
How's this Nick? Is there another man in your life?
Someone's rubbing puppets on us.
Man. You know, Nick's a fun guy, but he parallel parks so slowly.
Koala bears are attacking. We hate Qantas.
There's a girl touching me. Yuck.
If you just let go, they'll hit the floor.
One of the
Just
towering
let
heroes
go.
of Grenada.
Oh man.
It's like a new dance.
The Army was looking for sharp people, and Nick qualified.
Pretty cute.
No.
I'm here to take you out.
Please. I don't like Sherry Lewis's new show.
No.
They do a lot of sit-ups.
Oh.
Yeah, those look ripped.
It's like they didn't think to have monitors for the
Nick, lift
puppeteers,
your armpit
right?
at 'em.
Yeah.
Don't you think,
at
Nate?
least.
Nate? Like they can't see themselves.
Tell us how to change the
No,
music.
I don't believe they can. Just in their own
We're
hearts.
trying to watch our program.
Well, you're just gonna have to just eyeball it.
Yeah,
for us.
just
We gotta
just
fix
shake
that.
it. Yeah, that looks
Yeah, how's
good.
this
Yeah.
look? Does this look okay? Tell me. I can't see anything.
Yeah. If I shake it like this, does it look like it's angry?
Time for me to hourly shave.
So the Army just hands out grenades, huh?
Oh man.
The real
It's a
question is,
lighter.
do you think
and
that
what
the puppeteers
criticism
on
will this
set,
chappie
the
have to
puppeteers
offer?
on set were making those noises? Were making noises like
Oh yeah.
while they
right?
were doing it?
100%.
Man, he's fast.
Look at nothing. Look at the nothing down there.
Watch the nothing scurry away.
We drank your bong water.
Drink your bong water.
Man,
Oh,
you
my
know
goodness.
what? It's amazing. Bill's got a great voice, man. Like his crow, man.
What up there, Russell?
Bill's
Really
incredible.
Oh, I've set up a crisis hotline for people who've been traumatized by watching this film.
Oh.
Hey,
Customer.
Look
people
at
and
that.
robots who've had to
Look
watch
at
the
that
movie
arm.
Hobgoblin's Crisis Hotline. Hello.
Yes. Hello. I am in a deep crisis, which is very, very deep. And I need to know you won't hang up on me like all those other crisis hotlines.
Ah, have no fear. I can handle anything. It is related to watching the movie Hobgoblins, right?
Oh, yes, of course it relates to watching the movie Hobgoblins. That's why I called it. Well, anyway, one day, I was watching the movie Hobgoblins one day when I realized, that while watching the movie Hobgoblins, that I was in love with a woman very close to me. A woman not of my species.
Ugh, that is disgusting. Ugh, I need a shower now. Yuck.
Oh, wait, don't hang up. I need her. Though she can be very mean to me, I'm obsessed with her. I want her in every way. Emotionally, spiritually, physically.
Yuck! Stop telling me this, you freak. I'm gonna be sick all over the place. I have another call.
Hang up.
See you.
Hang up.
No, I'll die without her. She's a chimpanzee and her name is Emily. And I don't care.
That's a little weird.
That's we just
Emily,
entered a
did
whole
you
new
know
territory.
That's the second thing we've seen.
I mean, why do these people even
That's
call
the
us? They have
second,
nothing
like,
but
Emily
twisted,
reference
perverted
Little
thoughts
weird.
on their
Seen.
minds.
I think it must be your radiant compassion that draws them.
How did that make you feel as a kid? when you saw that.
You know,
Hello, I'm Crow T Robot of Mystery Science Theater 3000. Did you know from now until May 7th, a simple Kickstarter pledge is all that it takes to give the gift of laughter? It's true! Pledge now at MakeMoreMST3K.com to turn your spare change into brand new episodes of MST3K. And please, do this for the children. They're starving. For jokes. Thank you.
but how it made me feel, Joel.
Yeah.
You know, I think there's a lot of things you internalize and you go back to as an adult and you go, why did I laugh at that then?
It's really that bad.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's late.
Man, can those little guys submissively urinate?
Hey, that looks like a good jumping couch.
Ooh, yeah.
That's a good jumping couch. I'm gonna start saying that when I see couches.
$47 paycheck now.
I don't know. Maybe the child lock is on. Come on.
Puppetry.
There's a pair of pink shorts in here I simply must order.
Oh, don't watch me dial.
About used Vegas.
Does it have 3 on the tree? Ooh. Hey, look there, it's my mom.
Hi, it's me, Fantasia. Thanks for calling. I need a new house pet to impress my friends.
Yes, Yvonne, I want you to lip sync to the seed.
Help me hide this iguana on my body. Can I help you, miss?
This is hell, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Mr. Beastmaster.
She's performing an entire scene.
Yeah.
Oh,
No interplay. It's just her.
I think you better come back.
Look at that gumball machine right there.
Mother, get out of there, please.
Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
This is in the baboon pit.
Oh.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm expecting a call.
The children's petting zoo. I have a new house pet for you, miss.
Why are we watching an insane woman?
Oh, Mr. Zookeeper.
Joel, is this what happens when you call 1-900 numbers?
The hobgoblin
Yeah.
with the laughing face.
She record scratched.
Wasting your money calling me. I'm right outside your door.
See, Joel, the goblin's doing this. The goblin's making this happen.
Here's an idea, guys. This should be fun. Whee!
He's
Look, I'm
bouncing.
having fun.
It's like on the couch.
Wait, this is fun. No, it's not fun. No, come on. No, it is. Wee! Wee! It's not fun.
It's all right. I knew it wouldn't be. It's okay.
Robert Plant.
Oh. That is exactly what I want to look like.
I don't need to see every part of the human anatomy outlined in spandex. I can trust it's all there.
Did they split a keg of Robitussin? What did it get?
Yeah, why?
Did you guys see where he went?
Hardy, hardy.
Oh. Do you kiss on the first date?
All the way on the first date.
Oh
my kind of
Is that
woman.
the same actress that was on the phone?
My place or yours?
Yes, her hair's just down.
We'll go to Reputation Road.
I'll drive.
It was all real motivated.
Pants a kneel first.
Found my Halloween costume.
Oh, jeez. Oh, lady, this is going to be so great. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm done. Sorry.
And I'm done.
So you guys don't know where he is then?
Old time fun there.
Yep.
I sense the old man calling me.
Do we have some time to get Pop Rocks and whipped cream?
Oh.
Just
Pop Rocks and whipped cream.
Reputation
And then
Road.
maybe
here we
Mentos
come.
and soda.
Okay, you guys, I know a shortcut. Take Western Avenue.
Yeah, if you nod the puppet like that, it really comes alive.
Yeah, like a woodpecker.
We're up.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
what puppets look like. That's real life.
You go down to the end of the street. Make a right.
I once tried to do that, and Nate full on slapped me in the face.
So I
No!
Yeah.
What's going on?
What do you think we do here?
About those
Stop it.
creatures.
I'm gonna go across town and get Kyle. I want the rest of you to stay here. Don't make a move or do anything. And above all, don't fantasize about anything.
The rape thing again, so the movie does make sense.
It's a good movie, see?
Yes.
All comes back around.
Well, they're like ZZ Top too, right? If you have a fantasy, then they come along. They got beards, and they make it happen, right?
That's
I
it.
get
It's
it.
Gremlins meets ZZ Top.
ZZ Top.
Loving number 3.
3 hours of CPO Sharky.
Oh, like I'm the pig.
She's fantasizing.
Oh no! Don't fantasize.
Come
Oh.
to
Yeah.
your bathroom time.
Yes. Yes.
Shows nudely and nightly.
I'm going to show the girls at church.
Connor, that's on your
By
business
the
card.
cast of Hee Haw.
Absolutely nothing.
That's neat. They chipped in and got a sign for Reputation Road.
Yeah. They blew all the budget on the puppets.
Hey.
Again, we see the director falls back on parking.
It works.
That's a common theme in a lot of bad movies. Parking.
Oh, don't park here.
Why not?
It's reserved for Bob Packwood.
You have to park near the
Oh.
edge.
And a kissing only sign, you see.
All the way.
Oh, yeah, sure.
This is a really well thought out makeout spot.
It's like a theme park for makeout.
Strange zipper.
It's a choose your own makeout adventure.
How's that?
Perfect.
Yeah, it was some shortcut you knew about. I never knew there was a road through the children's playground.
There isn't.
Nothing like a good child endangerment joke.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Well, once and for all, I really need to decide my orientation.
Oh.
Wee.
Yes.
Forget it.
Fantasia, where are you going?
Fantasia.
Oh, look out for the hip bone.
I wanted a better view of the city.
Can you catch a venereal disease from a movie?
You can see it all from here.
Probably.
Ooh, what just crunched? Oh.
I actually had the same reaction. I was
That's
like,
a great T-shirt.
Sure.
What just crunched?
Top version of sexuality.
Where are you going now?
Gotta get one.
Just wait a second. You just keep watching the view.
Keep watching.
Just hold tight and get ready for the ride of your life.
Do it to me.
Yeah, she's the kind of girl you bring home to meet Mother if Mother's a cigarette-y retired hooker. Well,
Another date is pushing me off a cliff again.
Rip.
Need any help?
Would you get back inside and wait for me? This time, don't move.
you know, this is hell. You know, now when we meet people, we'll be able to report what hell is like.
Yeah.
True.
We're almost there. Just think nasty thoughts while you wait.
This is how dating works, right?
That is not a woman. That's David Lee Roth.
Oh, okay. Now I feel grounded. There's a car pulling into a driveway.
Camaro, the official car of Peakton High School.
Her pants have sapped her energy.
It's an Agnes DeMille dream ballet.
I'm thinking of growing a mustache. What do you think?
It's a bonsai Bigfoot.
Back pain is gone.
Do it to me, baby.
Sell me a quality muffler at a reasonable price.
To me, baby.
Thank you.
Damn fool! What are you doing
You and me,
here?
man.
I want you to meet my girlfriend. Wait till you see her. Fantasia? Honey? Kyle, there's no girl. She was a figment of your imagination.
It's got like
No,
the
she's not. She's
Incredible
just hiding
Hulk
somewhere.
purple
I told
shorts.
you, she's a shy
Yeah.
girl. Sweetie? Shy girl? That bleach blonde witch almost killed you.
But the car will do anything to get out of the movie.
She's back there trying to push your car
The
open.
car's like, get me out of the scene.
Come on!
In an unforeseen tragedy, the two actors were not in the car at the time of the crash.
He makes an insurance claim for $700 worth of red shorts.
The car turned into a Lincoln and crashed.
Guys, he was in the car.
Now do you believe me?
Look at that guy wave that gel in front of the light.
Yeah, come on. Should have gotten that guy to puppeteer some of these things.
Come on, let's get out there and wreck another scene.
That's 30. 30 parking scenes. I've been counting. 30.
Well, I gotta get my legs waxed.
I'll discuss my phone bill with you later. Oh no. They're gone!
Drive us to Chuck E. Cheese.
Marty Allen is attacking.
No, you idiot, that's metric.
Really, the worst that would happen is one of those little plastic guys would fall out and you'd choke on it.
Yeah.
I mean, they really made them so their mouths don't move. I mean, that would really have helped.
Puppeteer's knuckles must be very bloody by now.
Yeah, I don't even know if they were like actual puppets. I feel like they look just like stuffed animals that they're holding from behind.
Yeah. Like they could have just had one with moving eyes that would have helped so much.
We're doing just fine.
Or even blinkers.
What about Amy? Where is she?
Yeah, she was acting kind of strange.
What? Where is she?
Well, she said she wanted to go to Club Scum.
What? Why didn't you try to stop her?
She didn't bring me.
The police arrested you.
Wait for me.
God knows what.
No, come on.
Club
Let's
Scum.
hope it was a coitus-free van ride over to Club Scum.
Oh.
Coitus-free van ride. That's another T-shirt idea.
Club Scum
What's that
courtesy
crunch?
van arrives.
That's
What
gotta
was
be the
that
name of the
crunch?
tour. Coitus-free van ride.
Coitus-free van ride. Next door. Yep.
Gary Gaetti.
Daphne, I think you got this all wrong. Amy would never come to a place like this. She won't even go through the mall parking lot by herself.
Like, hey, what's going on?
Let me get into that.
You gotta look like you belong, okay?
He's got
Like the
he's got one of our
overacting
puppeteer
extras.
headbands on.
Look, would you just listen to me and nothing will happen? Now look, I think one of us should hold all the wallets for safekeeping. You.
She's kind of giving me the Elizabeth Berkley, Jesse Spano vibes.
Stiff line near the trouble light shot.
Quiet and be cool.
I'm so excited.
Right? Scared.
Kevin, Daphne?
Yeah, part of me is laughing. I think the part of me that hates life.
My insulin.
Oh my God.
Well, it's Debbie Scum, one of the Scum girls.
Debbie Scum.
Whoa. Where do you guys think you're going?
Where's your scum?
We're looking for a girl.
I don't think the girls up here are going to be your type, but I want you.
How'd they get Dan Harmon for this? That's just,
Oh.
yeah, that's a tough get.
Well, nice.
What happened to you?
Didn't see you back there.
Hi, road rash. Long time no see.
Yeah, I was sorry to hear about your boyfriend coming back from the army. You give me a call the next time he's on duty, okay?
Oh, Road.
Snake on the ultra sea.
His friends call him Road.
Look, bite me, eh?
What?
Can we go in?
Hey, you guys your friends at Daphne's?
Yeah, you're complete filth. Get in there.
Knock yourselves out.
I think we went to a
Mark
couple
Simpson.
of these places when we were on the road.
Yeah, this scene really makes me want to go clubbing. The director of this film.
Yvonne, you either need the heels that you like to wear or that hair.
Both.
Do you guys see her
Both.
anywhere?
I will want to be
Sit down for
7'7".
7'7"
Staring at any
minimum.
of you.
Get those two feet.
Then
Say, try the sea bass tonight.
Oh, it's a Club Scum Christmas.
Oh, you must be here for the wet T-shirt contest tonight.
Oh dear.
Henry Rollins.
I could win that.
Donkey mud wrestling?
Donkey
It's Henry Rollins meets Paula
lucky,
Tompkins.
No.
Yvonne Lendl lookalike nights?
Oh, I'm sorry. The donkey mud wrestlers are supposed to use the rear entrance.
Well, you're the expert on that. I mean,
Oh! Wow.
Enjoy the show.
He's like the MC from Cabaret.
Hey, Daphne.
Yeah, Club Scum.
Hi, Dad.
So why are there lunch ladies serving tater tots back there?
And paper, like
They're
paper
right.
tablecloths.
It is scummy in here.
It's just platonic.
Oh, really? Oh, we're about to meet the Fontanelles.
Hey, you guys aren't much of a help, you know.
Oh.
AKA the sensitive baby scalps.
Willkommen, bienvenue.
Yeah.
Satan's on the phone.
That's my act. Good night.
Greetings, lowlife, and welcome to Club Scum.
Joel, did you ever wear an outfit like that when you did your act on stage?
I don't look good in red.
You're my manager.
How about your ventriloquist dummy? Did he ever?
I don't know. I like him.
Calling out around the scum. Are you ready for a brand new filth?
Scumming in the streets.
Scumming in the streets.
This makes me want to dig out my extensive adamant collection.
Is this like In Excess, right? Isn't this
rolls
kind of
or
like an In
breadsticks or
Excess
something?
song?
Oh.
I liked the guy in the last shot that tucked in his shirt going to Club Scum.
He's singing us the menu. That's great.
No.
Oh, Connor, we got to get you to yodel on the road, brother.
Just dancing and laughing.
Well then, sock it to me, Mike.
I find that very interesting.
Say goodnight, Mike.
No.
Spoil sport. No. Oh, this is that Basque separatist rock. I've heard about this.
Now, Joel, would you wear that robe if it was like in blue?
Yes.
Tasteful blue.
Yes.
Yeah, this is one of those
With his
movies
eyes.
that's just as famous for its great soundtrack.
Yeah, Hobgoblins is usually on a double bill with The Harder They Come.
Mm-hmm.
Who am I kidding? No, it isn't.
Jean-Paul Sartre and the Heartbreakers.
He looks like Dustin Diamond,
What's
kind of,
weird is
doesn't
that
he?
Nancy Griffith was the opening
A little
act.
bit.
Pig
Got some
sticker? Is
Screech
that what you're
vibes
saying?
going.
Pig sticker, yeah.
I'm not sure. Pig liquor, I think. So, a man who
Oh,
likes
pig
pigs
liquor.
has made from pigs. Ooh.
I would not want pig liquor.
I don't know. Neat.
He's dancing and cleaning the acoustic tiles.
That's clever. Come on.
The concert for
practical.
Hercules.
This is a Woody Guthrie song, right?
Yeah.
Let me tell you about our drink specials tonight. Don't park in the alley or you'll get towed. While I'm up here, let me point out the restrooms.
This song's kind of good, I think.
I was just thinking, I wonder if they are on Apple Music.
Yeah, it's what the kids call a banger these days. This song's a real banger.
Swiss Knickers.
Swiss Knickers. Yes.
Lint kicker.
No, Fish Picker. Fish Picker. That's our one song. Good night, everybody.
Fish picker.
You're good.
Fish picker.
Yeah. Do you think that
And the-
song was Butterfly?
I think it's Fish Picker.
Oh.
Hi, my special tonight is poached go to hell.
Maybe later.
There's a 2-drink minimum here.
I
Remember
can't
that? You guys-
stand 'em.
Oh.
Okay.
You guys
then,
remember
4
that
goofy
magical
grapes.
pizza place we went to in Reno?
Yes.
That was fun.
Can't remember the name of it, but it was like half pizza, half bar, and yes, some of the best
the
pizza we had in a
chocolate
while.
And the chocolate plushies.
Jockets, you're so helpful.
Great combo.
This says I'm 40 and handicapped.
And everybody spoke like that.
You guys want a pizza? Yeah. You want I should cut it for you? I can pour you some beer. You want to buy a t-shirt?
He's got an Anthony Perkins vibe.
A little bit.
Yes, he's gonna go bathe his
Paula
mother after
Poundstone.
this is over.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, it's a mime act?
Go.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
If this is your guy,
Mom.
you have a severe ontological crisis.
Wait, is that in the show?
No, I just did that one.
That's funny, man.
impact
Mom.
Put more clothes on.
Oh my God, it's
Mom.
Mom.
Yes, girls, this is the only way to make your boyfriends like you.
Oh.
Yeah, the message of this movie is very good.
It really is.
Ladies and gentlemen, Billy Squire.
Oh, you can see
Great.
armpits and everything.
See? When's the poetry slam start?
Too many people wearing sunglasses in that building.
Am I next? Should I strip too?
You know, she also does a great fan dance with an electric window fan.
I'd watch
Great
that.
place to have your kid's
honestly.
birthday party.
Take the kids to Club Scum Playland.
Lesser Kennedy's on the time.
Yeah, right down to the workout gear.
Great, now try getting it away from him.
Bet you showed her how to do that, huh, Daphne?
Well, I am a good glove thrower.
She prizes herself on her
Oh, he's one of those
exquisite
cat
glove
claws.
throwing.
Well, what do you think, folks? Is she a hit or a miss?
Now he's got
really
like
add to that.
little Peter Lorre vibes going on.
Yeah.
He's like Bugs Bunny. He holds up little signs.
Oh, that was uncalled for.
Wow, they got a scum side seat.
That's awesome.
Stop interrupting the show.
Drink your milk and finish your peas.
She's gonna take off her hair.
That ziti was a little garlic. You gotta tell the chef.
Note to
Red
self.
hot, uncensored Jamie Gertz.
It does look like Jamie Gertz.
Just as long as Demi Moore doesn't come out and start shaking her saline bags.
Whoa.
Oh, oh,
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
oh,
Wow.
Like Phil Dirt?
Whoa.
No, they're $4 each.
Show everyone that I'm not wearing any underwear.
You mean under your underwear?
Take me under the table.
What?
This is the poetry slam they were
Prop
looking
up the
for.
table if it's uneven.
Yeah. Look at how big his head is. It's huge.
I live right around the corner, you know what I mean?
Look, she's just drunk. She doesn't even know what she's saying. She's never even been on the back of a motorcycle. She's terrified of them.
She's also afraid of light bulbs.
Would you guys stop sitting there and help me?
Are you helping Daphne? You seem to have a way with all the men in this place.
Yeah, they brought in David Mamet to punch up the dialogue.
Oh no.
Howdy, Private.
What's this?
I'm out on a weekend pass.
I
hear
don't know.
Pixie's working tonight.
You go out in public in full uniform.
A real soldier dies with his boots on.
And his head bobbling.
What's going on here?
Just a problem involving some small predators, sir.
Oh, this movie's giving me current traumatic
He's still
stress disorder.
No, okay, hold on. I've got an idea.
Yeah?
All right, come with me.
Okay, go.
Come with me. You guys scram.
All right.
I'm gonna take care of this.
Escape.
Losing command here. And I'll make the decision. We need to stage a diversion. And I have just what you need.
Okay, now I just hit this tape recorder right here and.
Wow. That's
pretty great.
Okay, here comes this guy. What's he up to? Boy, this is stupid. I wouldn't do that, would you?
They'll
No.
never
It
know.
works. It works perfectly.
Honey.
Wow.
We should have thought about this years ago.
That's brilliant.
Boy, that sure is a bad movie, won't you?
It sure is, you know.
Hey,
fellas, here's a little song about that movie, Hobgoblins.
Are you kidding me?
Then let's go.
Hobgoblins, hobgoblins, what do you do with those hobgoblins? They're over here, they're over there. Those darn hobgoblins are everywhere. Woo!
Pinky, Brain, take a look at this. Something is
Did she say Pinky and Brain?
Yeah.
As we sing
It's funny.
the
I never noticed that before.
Hobgoblin song today.
Ooh, harmony.
I don't know, sort of flat and lifeless.
They're cardboard cutouts.
Exactly, like they're cardboard cutouts.
I don't know. I think they're rocking today.
No, I mean they actually are cardboard cutouts.
No, they're not that bad.
You kidding? They're on fire.
Listen, you idiots! And her, you of course do. It's a fake bike and fake robots made of cardboard. Look!
Look out, here comes one now.
Watch out now, you little doodad. Something's sure going to happen.
Well, I think we all learned a big lesson about hobgoblins today.
Stupid thing. Oh boy.
Hobgoblins.
Hobgoblins. What do you
Run! You get back into that theater now, son of a... Oh, try to pull the wool over my eyes, indeed. Remember, I'm watching you, my friend. Nothing gets by me, nothing!
Here's a nice fat one for you.
Oh, thank you.
You bet.
Bobo!
Oh, well. That was a good thought, anyway. Get out of here.
Ha 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 ha. Oh no.
Whoop.
Not plussed at all.
Nope.
I
Wow.
think I tipped his own table over. He did it again.
He did. He's tipping over his own.
Yeah, it's like they
table.
didn't even build them so you could put your hand in them, right?
Nope,
They're
I
not
don't think
even
so.
like, they don't even have that feature. Yeah.
They're drinking too much Oval brand beer.
Okay, folks, who wants a blender drink?
Pixie, did I ever tell you that I was a talent scout for a major motion picture studio?
Did I ever tell you that I'm a kneer of bad actors in the groin?
Did I ever tell you? I've always been attracted to men of your stature.
5'9", 145 pounds.
Oh,
Completely average.
Pixie. Pixie. Oh, Pixie.
Oh, right, Tad. Give me a break.
Tad.
I don't know who's getting the worst of it here.
What the hell are you doing?
There.
Whoa.
So why is she fanning on
Ouch.
the beer bottle?
What?
Oh, sound effects.
I got one of them. Let's hope it's the right one.
Rubbish. Do it to me.
Scour my neck with your beard.
Quick, you gotta stop him.
All right, Daphne can stay, but I want you two out of here.
And by out of here, I mean in here.
You gotta stop him. Look.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
boy.
Yes.
Still, you could make
Yes.
the case that this is a better film than Roadhouse.
Yeah.
How dare you? Very dare you.
Stand by for spit take. Spit take away.
Opa.
Opa!
So let's show.
Swears bocce ball training comes in handy.
How many of those things does he
Waiting
have?
outside till this blows over.
He threw it in front of him, but it blew up behind him.
Wait a second.
Oh, Bat Sweat, I love you.
Go, team, go!
Pepe Le Pew came in the back door.
Oh, dear. My t-shirt was close. I could smell it.
I bet they had a lot of fun shooting this one.
Who wants to see the corpus drill?
It was a fun day.
Oh, a lot of laughs.
There's a phone call.
Oh, we had fun on that shoot.
Oh, big
there
you
it is.
strangle a plush toy.
It's literally,
Yeah,
they're
that's
just
a plush
stuffed
toy.
animals.
It's
Yeah.
a plush toy.
Moments
That was
later.
her goblin.
Her goblin.
Her
goblin.
goblin.
Oh,
Now it's no
Joe Cheese. What are you
longer
up to
her
now?
goblin.
Fake this!
Oh,
That's
Whoa.
butt crack.
Right in the eyes.
Yeah.
Hey, look! There's Amy!
We gotta help her finish stripping.
that's what friends do.
Are you okay? I'm not sure. Why am I dressed like a rock video slut?
It's a long story. I'll explain later.
Stallone. Scum. Opens Friday.
Name, rank, serial number. Don't shoot me. I'm just an employee. I don't even book the talent here.
Proof there is no life after Drama Club.
Reuben Kincaid.
Oh.
Can't you stop him? Why? This is the best training he's ever had.
Why?
You never get this at boot camp.
You call that training? He could kill somebody.
War isn't pretty.
Daphne and Nick are still
Is he a
inside. We gotta
he's a
find them.
goblin. He's a goblin
Maybe I should
person.
send Nick off to some third world country. That would give you all the time that you need.
Let go of
Maybe I
me.
should get Nick out of the picture altogether. Nick, this is your sergeant speaking. Save the troops. That's it.
So why hand grenades? Are there foot grenades?
Hibachi.
My
Oh.
fajita plate was really hot and I touched it.
Well, that's where the budget went right there.
Yes. Yep.
The guy in the
It's
flame
okay. I wore my
suit.
flame suit and jelly my skin today. No problem.
Whew, the smell of all that smoldering back hair.
Ah.
The truck of soldiers is waiting outside. It'll be a dream come true.
You feel a hand inside you. Uncomfortable, huh?
My dream can come true right now.
My beautiful dream from my childhood of exploding another human being.
It's a beautiful
I
dream.
got the last of them.
Now, who are these guys? Have you seen them in the movie yet?
No, you did.
The tall guy looks familiar, right?
I'm not sure who it is. Huh. I don't know.
Foot odor too strong.
So can you you can destroy the goblin's like projection?
Could someone
And
make
that
a joke
destroys
about
the
my
goblin?
promiscuity, please?
Yeah. You know, the rules, that's what makes this movie bad. They just don't understand the rules.
Sweat gland surveys the carnage.
Must have been a rowdy crowd tonight.
Hey,
Tuesday.
sincere.
Uh-huh.
You know, I really like that show you're doing inside.
Hey, scumball, the show is over. Why don't you just climb back under your rock?
Daphne, I could have done
And away!
Oh,
Kinda like-
sorry.
I want
Just
you to
dance
know that
jumped
I'll
away.
always be there for you.
Well, you know, no one's ever really noticed me before like that. I mean, I've always just been
Oh,
thought of
see?
as Daphne's friend.
Her stripping
Time somebody
against her will is really what she wanted all the
I
time.
meant what I said.
And it's changed her for the better, you guys.
We
on,
can
Nick.
all learn a
Oh,
little
he burned
something
it
from the
up.
Hobgoblins, can't we?
True.
Nick's a smoking husk right now. He won't mind if we take his van.
Smoking husk.
Anyone want to stop at Carl's Jr.?
Oh, yeah.
They're all alive again.
Why did Hoover lose?
Yay, old guy!
There he is.
Bring back the eyebrows.
Angel of death, I've been waiting so long.
That's great.
Too
Holy
long.
cow.
Hey, it's a common man with his common van.
I don't think so.
The A-Team.
Ah, must be Act 3. Things are really moving fast now.
Yep.
Miss McCready?
We're out of the van now. We can start the scene.
Hey there.
Oh, no, Mike, who are these people now? Yeah,
But first, I'm gonna hit myself with road flares.
Yep.
Does that guy just hang out there waiting?
No, I only work with rakes, okay?
This time I'm gonna make you proud.
Ow. Ow, 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 owie, ow, 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 my back. Ow, 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 owie.
That's
ow,
great.
Ow.
Filipino push fighting.
Filipino bush fighting.
I mean, I think
Push.
Kevin proved his bravery.
Push.
Would you tell him to stop before he kills himself? For God's sake, Kevin, stop before he kills you.
Or after he kills you would be fine by me.
Imagine getting beat up by a guy named Kevin.
That's what Indiana Jones was missing, you guys, is a musical beat every time a punch was thrown.
Now, come on. That move really requires the cooperation of the flippy.
We put a grenade down his pants. That works.
It does.
Amy, look, I'm a man. Did you see?
Yeah.
Wow, 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 wow.
No!
Sometimes when we touch, the honesty's too much.
I didn't mean to turn you on. That's where that bit came from, right?
I shot you instead. Is that okay?
My finger's in the door. Ow.
They had one that could open it.
And he's assumed into B-movie heaven.
So it was his fantasy to beat the guy up, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess you get shot by the.
Where are they going now? Back to their home in the vault. Hurry, there isn't much time left.
Kevin, wait.
So they did die?
What do you want? Why did you call me back for? Why did you call me away? So what'd you call me back for?
Don't take too long. I'll be waiting.
Let's go!
Put it away!
He's trying to tell us something. What is it, boy?
Damn, I thought she was into me.
Slutting's fun, isn't it?
Come on, you've woken up.
No, slower, more bandy-legged.
Yep.
Wow.
Bandy legs
So
right.
great.
Right on a Clark-o-matic.
Wow.
Run
This is a
this
good.
way.
This is a good one, you guys. This is funny.
Yeah.
Pretty strong.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Jeez.
Screaming like that.
He's got his inside eyebrows on now.
I was right about them. They're back inside.
And they're smoking hams.
Maybe we should get closer and lock them back inside again.
No, I've spent 30 years guarding them. And I was fired
You're
from
doing a
my
really
job
great
tonight.
job.
I won't be around here to keep an eye on them.
You were fired?
No, he was the backbone of this place.
Maybe I could guard them from now on.
Oh, no. I don't want you to throw your life away the way I had to.
Destroy your life in your own way.
There is a better way.
That's all we're trying to do.
Did you find them? Yeah, they're back inside the vault.
What are you gonna do to them?
I don't know.
Kevin, did I ever tell you what I did in the war?
No?
Shut off my toe and got out.
Munitions.
It was supposed to unlock the van door.
He could have done that at the beginning of the
Just blew up the
movie.
studio
Right?
accountant
Yep.
for no reason.
Isn't it ironic?
What, and miss out on 30 years of being an old security guard?
Unless they
Yeah.
figured they belonged in a dream factory.
Come away from the weird security guard.
You were my hero tonight.
You got some spinach stuck in your teeth.
What? Are you sure?
Yeah,
I'm sure.
She's made her decision, and they're going ahead with the sex.
Daphne?
Yeah.
Well, this is for you.
I blotted up some grape juice for you.
Really?
Whoa,
No one's ever given me flowers before.
Oh, but there's lots of things I could show you for the first time.
Oh, dear.
Hey!
He didn't blow it up.
He didn't get blowed up.
Oh, jeez.
Thought you guys had everything
Sorry.
under control.
Well.
Daphne?
This explains a lot about Emily, that this was her favorite fiction movie.
This
explains a
told
lot.
us so much.
Explains everything, doesn't
We've
it?
gleaned. We've gleaned a lot.
Shaped you. Roebuck and get some dry goods.
Oh, there goes that van.
Yay! Now they're having sex again.
Yes, I realize what time it is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to wake you, sir, but there's been an accident at the studio.
We made hobgoblins.
The film bomb blew up. The building is still smoldering.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, I realize about the insurance, but you fired me earlier.
Uh-huh.
There was no one on duty
Of course not.
when it happened.
Guys, I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me, sir. Can I use your phone?
You know, my
It's funny. It's funny. You don't see
and Amy wasn't fun
them
until
go
she became
too
a
far
slut.
on the other
That's
to the
the
left
fun message.
a lot in the theater.
What's he up to?
Yeah, what do you need?
Come over here. Rick Sloan's out here and he needs a little help.
Rick Sloan?
Yeah, Rick Sloan, the director.
He's here right now?
Yeah.
Oh,
the
Rick
director
Sloan.
of today's
Creature
movie, Rick Sloan,
celebrity
wanted to explain a
voices
few things about his
impersonated.
film. Hello, am I speaking English here? Is it me?
Okay.
They needed
What
that to be
celebrities?
clear
A little weird. Is
that their celebrity voices were
He
impersonated.
is.
Oh, I see.
Spitz Spingola.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know,
He was spitting.
Is lighter than you think.
He was spitting some
is he, Mike?
Spingola.
Well, I guess I had no preconceived notions
Look,
about
there's
Rick
Rick.
Sloan's weight. I guess I'm not a racist like you are, Mike.
Hey,
Boy.
So, Rick Sloan, director of Hobgoblins, how are you? Crow.
What?
Perhaps you could be of some assistance in helping Mr. Rick Sloan explain some of the things about the film?
Well, hey, he seems nice, but I've never met the guy before.
Would you just do the voice, Crow?
Oh, right.
And it was edited and
Mr.
photographed
Rick
by
Sloan.
Hello, and how are you?
Good. Say, why don't you explain to the good folks exactly what...
Good. May I just say how nice it is to meet you all. My accommodations are just lovely, and everyone's been so nice. Rarely have I been treated.
Can we just please talk about your film?
Certainly, by film, yes.
Yes. Okay, when you came up with the idea for Hobgoblins, were you high on crack? Say yes.
Yes. I had been doing quite a bit of crack that day, as I recall.
Yes, good. That helps me understand, if just a bit. Now, another question I'm sure everyone who has seen the movie Hobgoblins has on their lips, and forgive me if I don't phrase this in just the right way. Are you, in fact, a total idiot? Say yes.
Yes, I am an idiot, that is correct. How penetratingly intelligent of you to notice.
You know, Servo, I couldn't help but notice.
Stay out of it, Nelson.
Okay, right.
Now, director of this film, Mr. Rick Sloan, another question that I've been asked to put to you by the legions who've enjoyed your film Hobgoblins.
Ken
did
Hall,
someone
he's a
open
friend
up
of
your
mine.
skull and carefully replace your brains with rat droppings?
We'll have to
Say
ask
yes.
him why the mouths didn't work.
Yes, if he's a friend of yours, we need to talk to him ASAP.
My hit film,
I call him right now.
When I
Hold
received
on.
an unsolicited call suggesting I try their service, wherein they replaced my brains
Very
with
meta
rat
right now.
dropping. It was a good deal, so I said yes.
Good. Another mystery solved. Well, thank you for your time.
Actually, Servo, I think you have time for another question.
Oh, really? Gee, I wasn't really prepared. Rick, how are you then?
As I stated before, I'm good, thank you.
Good. So, Rick Sloan.
But see, Nate, this is why it's so exciting
do you
that
have
you
any
were born in
hobbies
the
at all?
80s. This
Nope.
is my vision of the 80s.
Really?
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
hobbies.
That's what it was like growing up.
Okay,
you're
Absolutely.
Exactly what it was like growing up in the 80s.
Every day.
Hi, Rick.
All Rick Sloan, all the time.
I think I got Ken Hall on Twitter. Otherwise I would have called him.
That'd be
Why
amazing.
didn't the mouse work? What happened with the mouse?
Good work, Servo. Nice job.
Hey, Clown Pants.
Hey there, Mike. You know how we really didn't care for that stupid movie today? Well, by using our time machine, I went back to the early 80s, and I took care of our little Rick Sloan problem, if you know what I mean.
Servo, you don't mean you...
Yeah, I sure did, Mike. I hunted down Rick Sloan, and I kicked him, Mike, right in his shin. I'm sorry, friend. It's gruesome, I know.
That looks
but I
really
had to take
great,
matters
man.
into
That's
my
a
own
cool
hands.
looking
I thought
servo.
you'd gone back and terminated him,
Terminate? What do you...
He kicked him in the
nuts?
shin. We
I
know
hate
because
guns.
Servo's
I
got
hate 'em.
legs.
How could you ever get that idea? Man.
I don't know.
Well, anyway, by going back and giving our Mr. Sloan a firm, swift blow to the shin, I have changed the course of events, and Hobgoblins is no more.
Hey, you guys. I'm doing my biography of Rick Sloan here, doing my research. And listen to this. Rick Sloan says the inspiration for his film Hobgoblins is like a stout red automaton kicking him in the shins.
Stout is his stout? That bastard, I'm going back to kill him.
I have to put child lock on time.
Stout.
Good idea.
Mike,
I'm
Servo,
husky.
Art, I took away the couch and brought it back down here. You are all old enough to be taking some responsibility for some of our things. Couches do not grow on trees.
Sounds like two big buckets of juice.
Sure, if I can have some of that seal coat, you bet.
There was a nice settee I was thinking of sending up there. There was a particular office chair I know you would have enjoyed, Crow. But I don't know that I can ever trust you with any home furnishings ever again.
Can't.
Hobo, brain guy, who wants candy?
Oh, I do. Me.
I don't mean to yell.
Ooh.
Yes. I just really want everyone to stay off the couch.
Rules to live by. Joel Hodgson, I know that guy. We know that guy.
There you go.
Oh, man, what a
Thank
great
you for
episode.
that, guys.
Well, you know what? That
So
was great. I mean, that was really like fun. And my favorite line was my dream of blowing up another human being. Kill me. The Mike was the Mike line, yeah. I think, hey, you know what? I wanted to say we're going to do this again on Friday with Mary Jo Peel. So it's going to be really cool, yeah.
That makes me want to do
And
this.
we're doing the Delta Knights one, I think.
Yes, Quest of the Delta Knights.
Delta Knights
Yeah.
on Friday.
I haven't seen that one either, but I'm looking forward to it. I heard it's great.
It is. You're in for a treat, Joel.
There's a little less weird puppets in that one, I think.
I gotta talk to Ken Hall about those puppets. And
We gotta
it was like,
get him on
do
the
you-
horn. ASAP.
Yeah, it's like I got him on Twitter, but he's a brilliant prop builder, and
Maybe we can
they
get him
must
on
have
like
rushed
right.
him.
Maybe we can
Everybody
get him right
starts
before we riff the thing on Friday.
Yeah, they probably rushed him, right?
Oh,
Hey, there's Matt.
I
Matt's
hope so.
here. Hey, you guys, check
Matt,
it
did
out.
you stay with us
here.
the whole time? Did you watch
I
that?
did. I love Hobgoblins. I had to watch it.
So good.
Matt,
Yeah.
you look like one of the kids in the cast. Like Matt could have been in that movie.
That would have been amazing.
Anyone.
It would have been amazing if you popped back on in a camo tank top and started thrusting.
Well, let me go check what I got in the wardrobe.
Just roll up your sleeves real quick.
The 80s.
There it is.
Yeah,
there we go.
There we go. All right. This ought to raise some money for the Kickstarter.
Hey,
Okay.
that's what we. Anything we can do.
Oh goodness! I just blinded half the audience. My pale arms. So I wanted to ask you guys a couple more fan-submitted questions before we wrap up for the evening. Is everybody up for doing a couple more? Maybe like 2 or 3 more?
Sure.
Okay. This question comes to us from Chuck Topley on Twitter. Chuck asks, are there any plans to riff some shorts this season?
Absolutely. If you get, we're going to try to unlock a dozen shorts if we get to 12 episodes, I think. So
who's all wearing shorts right now?
Motivate. I hope that motivates people to kick in. But yeah, we've really missed doing shorts. It was so fun coming back to doing it. We started with the McGiffin fundraiser that we're really happy to do, and Yvonne set us up with McGiffin, so we really appreciate that. She brought us together with them, and we raised like $50,000 doing the McGiffin shorts, and so that was really great. And it was funny seeing, like, I gotta say, Bill Corbett's voice is amazing as Crow. It's like it's so textured, like it's really great. And of course, Kevin's got a brilliant voice too. But I mean, they really found a guy who could they're kind of on the same level. It was really amazing. So he's great. But anyway, sorry, I lost my train of thought. It's late.
Shorts. Yes, shorts. We have plans for shorts.
I worked all day today, so I'm like tired. I'm not used to like hanging out.
Do you know how late it is? We're on the East Coast.
It is.
But anyway,
I have just a random question. Do you think, Joel, like the shorts, was it surprising that the shorts became like a super fan favorite? Like those little, like that they on their own singularly became super popular?
We loved doing them, and it was just again, it was getting to meet a guy named Rick Pralinger, and Rick Pralinger had this amazing archive. I met him the first day I went to, it was then Comedy Channel, and we were pitching MST, and he introduced himself, and he said, I represent this giant archive of educational films.
Oh my God.
And I didn't think much of it, but then we hit a movie that was short, that we couldn't fill, and then it was like obvious, let's call Rick Pralinger. And he now teaches, he's a professor at Santa Cruz in California. And I think next week I'm like talking to his class. So it all is full circle, folks.
Whoa,
it all goes full circle. Wow. But he's giving us some more shorts. It's like 33 years later, he's giving us more shorts to riff on. So yeah, all comes full circle.
But only if you back the Kickstarter.
But only
you get us to 12 episodes.
And that's why you always back the Kickstarter.
There it is.
I mean, just to think of the best of the ones that come to mind for me, the both hired shorts. The Chicken Farmer shorts.
Yeah.
And of course, Mr. B Natural.
Mr. B Natural.
But I still don't want to lose the thread where we ask Emily like what it was like watching this when you were a kid, and like what goes through your mind, like what goes through your mind. And your dad must be really lenient to let you watch that.
Well, it's kind of the same feelings I had when I watched My Cousin Vinny with my very conservative grandparents. And they went, we didn't remember there was this much language in this. So I watched it the same way as I watched this. I went, oh yeah, I guess there were a lot of sex jokes.
All right.
I think it somehow seems so far away from that,
Well, that was the day. Remember on the bus when we learned that Howard the Duck shaped Nate's sexuality? We realized.
We learned that, didn't we?
I'm sorry.
No.
I was not on the bus when this conversation happened.
Remember that? Howard, Yvonne, remember we were really kind of disturbed by Howard the Duck. And Nate's going, this is right on. And we're going, they're getting it on.
This is the reason I'm here.
Yeah. This is the reason I'm here.
Yeah. Leah Thompson is literally my reason for being. Howard the Duck.
She was fantastic in the movie, though. I would not have been able to do what she did with a straight face.
Yeah.
I mean, she needs an Oscar for that. Wow. Yes! Or at least a Golden Globe
for the duck seduction scene.
Hey, Matt, how much time we got left? I just want to know. So I could get funnier before the end.
I mean, I'm not quite sure how to get that train back on the track, but if you guys want, I can ask one last question.
Yeah,
Let's do it. Let's go out on not Howard.
Let's wrap it up and make it super. You guys, hey, let's just promise each other it's going to get super funny at the end, okay?
Yes.
Yes.
We'll drink to that one.
Great. Yes. Everybody imbibe. Get your pleasures.
Yes.
Get your medicines.
Oh, wait a sec.
Raspberry.
We're refilling. What are we doing?
It is. Hey, it's after 10 o'clock on the East Coast. It's after 10 o'clock on the East Coast. We're okay.
You know that's
let's
trick. You keep it in a coffee mug. See, they don't know.
Get the meat juices flowing here.
Meat juice.
Meat juice.
Oh, that one's clear. There can't be anything in there.
No.
Delicious.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna find a good question to close with. I'm gonna pick this question.
It's your fault, Matt.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
This is a lot of pressure on you, man.
It's on you.
Hey, I don't have to be the one to answer this question. All right. I just have to ask
it in a funny way.
Just ask it and ask it.
I show up, I talk, I look good, and that's it. Okay.
I'm just ask it and step away, Matt.
I will drop the mic. All right, here we go.
Pull the pin and step away. I'm just saying meat juice, by the way, is my answer.
Don't say meat juice as your answer. Matt H. from Twitter asks,
Sure.
What do you think?
It's you.
Totally
It's you,
not
Matt.
McGinnis.
Totally
not. Some other guy.
Asking what you want to know.
No, this is a different guy. He lives in Canada.
No.
You don't know him.
His middle name does not begin with
Hat
H.
Bolinas.
Hat
I can't even switch the initials of my name because it'd just be my name. Schmatt Schmaginnis asks, what do you think are the key factors that turn bad movies into so bad they're good movies?
Oh,
And
that's
with that,
easy.
I thought he was going to say, what are the things that turn you on, right? To bring it all back to that turn-ons.
Well, there's 9
meat juice.
reasons.
That's my answer. I
There's
already said
9 reasons why what makes a bad movie go to a good bad movie. And the first one is color, certain colors. Go ahead, Yvonne. You're next.
Colors.
What goes
Certain
and
colors.
takes a bad movie into a bad good movie? Go
bad-
ahead, Yvonne. You're on.
Animals.
Animals?
Animals.
Good.
It's
Cannibals?
Cannibals.
Yes, cannibals.
Cannibals. Done. Nate,
I'm next.
what
You
makes
know-
a good movie go to a bad movie and become a good one?
It's I already said what my answer was. Meat juice. Meat juice
Oh, okay,
takes
good.
a good bad movie and makes it a good bad movie.
Enthusiasm.
Good. That's
They
4.
both. It's the same thing.
We need Connor. We need 3 more, and then we can go.
Okay. A fundamental misunderstanding of the human condition, but in a
Good.
fun way.
That's one. That's one.
Oh, he's reading.
Parking
He's reading from the.
scenes.
He's reading.
Wait,
from
what
the
did he say?
book.
What? What was the
Parking
second-
scenes
Parking scenes. Good.
Yeah.
and wormy, whiny boys.
Perfect. And those are the 7 things that take a bad movie and make it a good bad movie.
Hope everybody's taking notes.
Good night, y'all. I guess we got one of these on Thursday and Friday too. I'm not going to work
Yes.
all day when I do this next time. See ya.
There we
It's
go.
Thursday,
Good night,
8
everybody.
p.m.
Goodbye.
Standard Time,
Goodbye, everybody.
5
Goodbye.
p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Bye now.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye. Goodbye now.
He's going to say goodbye. Say goodbye, Tom.
Oh, now it's just me.
Oh,
Oh, is he back?
hey, we're back again.
Monkey, stay here.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Oh.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.